4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heist, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
How's it going, everybody? And we are live for game number 1 between the San Francisco Giants and the Cleveland Guardians. Hopefully you're all having a good Tuesday. What's up, Spencer Zim in the chat? Hope you are doing well. The Giants then, they're looking to bounce back from the disappointment of the series against the Colorado Rockies, in which they lost 2 out of the 3 games. Let's see if they can do it tonight against the Cleveland Guardians and Foster Griffin, who'll be taking the ball for them. For the Giants, it will be Carson Whisenhunt. Let's see if the left-hander can bounce back. Actually, he had a pretty good start last time out, but he has got his 6.11 ERA. Carson Whisenhunt is kind of been hit or miss, so we'll see what he does. Is Robert Bailey 3 for 3? Robert, knowing the Giants like this year, Bailey being 3 for 3, probably, or 5 for 5 if the Cleveland Guardians get 5 at-bats because of how bad the Giants pitching has been. But no, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's get through the lineups for today's game. I have actually put it next to me, like everybody said to do, so I have put it to my left. Let's hope that, let's hope it works. I don't know if it's going to work. I haven't tested it out yet. Hopefully it does. Scott, what's up, Scott? Bailey would go off with his former team in town. No, Scott, I am all ready for the Patrick Bailey home run. The inevitable home run that's going to come today. It's Anthony, and what the hell is this lineup order? Anthony, this might be one of the worst lineups I've ever seen for the Giants. And Bob, who is pitching? Well, for the Giants, it will be Carson Whisenhunt. For the Guardians, it'll be Foster Griffin. So, Bob, that is our pitching matchup. And Robert, joking, let's have a day, Giants. Well, I'll be honest, with this lineup, I'm not feeling too optimistic. Hopefully I'm wrong, but this is a tough lineup. And Spencer, did anyone hear what Coop said on KMBR? People who went to that Sunday game. I know, right, Spencer? That was an that inning, that top of the 6th inning was embarrassing. As Bob, all right, well, Scott said no Jung-Yu Lee. Bob says what is the lineup today? Let's get into the starting lineups for today's game. For the Giants, it will look like this. Jonah Cox, the centre fielder, will be leading off, followed by Rafi Devers, Barakoto, Bryce Eldridge, Basabe, Kennedy, Gilbert, Kisner, and Koss. So, that lineup stinks. To be honest, that lineup's not great. And for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan, Jose Ramirez, Joe Adele, Martinez, Hoskins, Janeo, Bazana, Bailey, the former Giant, and Brian Rocchio will be their lineup. And hey, apart from Eldridge and Devers, no Jung-Yu Lee, no Willie Adames, no Schmidt, Chapman, Ramos. It's the lineup's looking very thin. Zim, give me my refund. Zim was at that game. Hey, I think what they should do, give the refund and then actually pay the fans that attended for say, sorry we wasted your time on Sunday. Here's more money. Please do come back. Otherwise the ballpark's going to be empty. And you salty till the you stay till the end, Spencer's saying, asking Zim. And I've never left a baseball game early, only when I was hurt in San Diego, which is fair enough. And Bob, play a bunch of minor leaguers. Well, Bob, it is a bunch of minor leaguers, so that is what the Giants are doing. Tomorrow, a bit of information for tomorrow's game. Looking like it's going to be Tugboat, Matt Wilkinson, going for the Giants, who they called up yesterday. If Tugboat goes, that'll be interesting because obviously the Giants got him from the Guardians in the Patrick Bailey trade. So would he make his first start for the Giants against Guardians? We will see. These two teams are very different. Very, very different. The Guardians, they, I believe, are in second place in... I'm way off. They are right now in 4th place in the AL Central, but they are just a game off second place behind Detroit. They are also just a game out of the wild card. We will see if they get in. The Giants, Giants been an embarrassment. They are 22 games under 500. So, they're in 4th place. So, 2 4th place teams. One of them... on the brink of the playoffs. The other one, see you next year. Well, if there is a year next year. As Bob, Tugboat, not tonight, Bob. Tonight it's going to be Carson Wisenhunt, but maybe tomorrow it will be Tugboat. As we are a couple of minutes away from first pitch today, I'm hoping everyone's having a great day, and hopefully the Giants will make that a little bit better. Getting into Foster Griffin, the pitcher the Giants will be facing today, the left-handed pitcher. 31 years old. He's got a 13-4 record this year. That is between the Nationals and the Guardians, who they acquired. Well, he was on the Nationals the first part. They acquired him, the Guardians, at the trade deadline. 3.25 ERA, 138 innings pitched, 125 strikeouts, a 1.11 whip. And Anthony, Barracoto and Eldridge combined for how many strikeouts? 4 or more tonight. Anthony, take the over. And Scott, wonder if he's being benched. They're being very quiet about Adames. Well, Scott, obviously the original reasoning was he's got a tight back. You know what? The MRI came back, lower back tightness, day to day. I think Scott, maybe you're right. They're like, all right, we're not desperate to put you back out there until you're 100%. That's probably the thinking. And Zim says Adames can go do one. Well, I tell you what, he has been disappointing this year, that's for sure. And Bob, Kyle Shanahan says McCaffrey is going to be okay. Well, Bob, he's going to, yeah. I mean, he's not been injured. He is going to be okay. It's just about the contract. He said he would have practiced today if it was not against Chargers. Doesn't really make sense to me, that really. But, hey, that's what he says. He says it's not contract related. That is what the coach would say, though, of the 49ers. So we'll see. Spencer, boy, the lineup is turd. I know. This is by far the worst lineup I think we've seen since the trade deadline. Two batters in there, I actually go like, okay, I'm excited to watch him. No Gilbert in there. No Lee. So that makes the lineup look even worse. No Adames, no Chapman. It is crap. But let's see what Jonah Cox can do, the right-handed hitter. As for the handedness of the lineup, it goes right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, right. So that is the handedness of the Giants lineup today. Devers in that 2 spot. Eldridge in that 3 spot. In the 4 spot. Barracoto then. It's interesting. I don't know what you guys think. To me, I would like to see Bryce in there batting 2 or 3 really. So I'm a bit surprised they dropped him down. Obviously facing a left-handed pitcher. That maybe goes into the thinking. But, I mean, if the Giants really lose this game, is it going to be the end of the world? Probably not. So, interesting choice by the Giants. As Zim, Buddy Kennedy, or Bloody Kennedy, the starting third baseman for the Giants, kill me now. As the first pitch will be a called strikeout that needs to Jonah Cox. And the count is 0-1 on that 4-seam fastball. And Zim, Bryce cleanup is perfect. Well, I think I would like to see him just higher up. I'd like to see him get as many at-bats as possible, but I get why you think it was perfect, as there's a ball, and the count is even at 1-1. Jonah Cox batting .258 on the year. Not in a large sample size, as he will swing over the top of that. Curveball at 79 miles an hour, and the count is 1-2. And Anthony Kennedy keeping that spot warm for Mayer. Yeah, Anthony, Marcelo Mayer can't come soon enough. And I agree with him. Hopefully he is up here in the next couple of days, as that pitch is high. A 4-seam fastball at 92, and the count is even at 2-2. Rob, what's up, Rob? Yeah, we're Breduladians watching the Giants, Rob. How you doing? And Bob, the Guardian Stadium, was that looks empty. Says the ground ball at the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Jonah Cox, as it can't be fielded there by the shortstop, Rocchio. Cox then with a lead-off single for the Giants. And you know what? Good start. I'm surprised. I thought Cox may go down swinging there, but no, he put the bat on the ball, found a gap, and the Giants have their first hit and first base runner of today's game from Cleveland, Ohio. It's Anthony. Oh, God, Gilbert isn't going to do a damn thing tonight, is he? Anthony, I'm sad to see no Gilbert in the lineup, as Devers will take a cool strike down the middle, and the count is 0-1 to Devers. Gilbert's been red hot, but he's not very good against lefties. That's the thinking there, I would imagine. As that is a foul ball from Devers, and the count is 0-2. And so I went here when it was still Jacobs Field. It is okay, nothing to write home about. There you go. So we've actually had someone in the chat that's gone to this ballpark. I've never been to it. I've got to say, that wall in left field, it's not my favourite left field. 0-2 pitch to Devers is a cool strike 3. He won't even challenge on a high pitch there. Devers goes down on 3 pitches looking for out number 1. May have been worth a challenge. I know it's early. Devers probably was like, is it too early? Am I too selfish? Should have been selfish there. But no, that will be a cool strike for him. Bailey, with his framing, gets that call. The Guardians defense will be Martinez, Quan, and Adele in the outfield. It will be, well, they're just taking it off the screen. As Pericoto drives on to centre field, that ball is Karen going back on the warning track is Quan to make the catch for out number 2 and 2 down then. On the first pitch there, Pericoto swings, hits it far, but not deep enough. The infield for the Guardians will look like this. At third base will be Jose Ramirez. Second base, Janeo. Shortstop will be Rocchio. Over there at first will be Reese Hoskins. And the catcher will be Patrick Bailey. So 2 down here for Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge, this year, he is batting 247 as there's a pick-up attempt. Cox is back safely. Eldridge ran 247, 13 home runs, 32 RBIs, 1 stolen base. Zim, Cox picks off. Zim, I did not see that. As there is Cox, and there is going to be a run to first, throw to second. It is going to be in time. They get Jonah Cox out, trying to go for 2. And I tell you what, they just read him like a book right there, Jonah Cox. They said, we think you're going to go. Giants then can challenge it. I think he was out. They are not going to challenge it. And the Giants then, after a leadoff single, how many pitches did, I feel like he only threw 3 pitches. I think 4 pitches were thrown by Foster Griffin since the leadoff single to get out of the inning. Crazy. As Robert, yes, I did find, well, not a hotel in the end. It was a Airbnb in the Sunset District. Zim helped me find that one. As Anthony says, idiots. I mean, I like the base running. I like aggressive base running. Not great there, though. And Spencer, Christ, I know Spencer already. And Bob, is he ahead of you? Well, Zim's always ahead of me, it feels like. And Spencer, can anyone run the bases on this team? Luis Ariz? Oh, wait. He's no longer on the team. But Luis Ariz could. And Spencer, the Sunset District. Yes, that is where I will be staying. I think a few minutes away from the Golden Gate Park. So, take a few walks while I'm there in that park. Right then, Giants sitting just over like that. And Quan Ramirez Adele for the Guardians will be due up facing the left-handed pitcher Carson Wisenhunt. Wisenhunt for the Giants. He's been hit and miss. A 3-3 record, but a 6.11 ERA. In 28 innings, he's allowed 20. Well, so he's got 22 strikeouts. A 1.71 whip. That is pretty shit. So let's see if he can get that in the right direction going down. I'm sure you guys know. If you don't know, whip stands for walks plus. Well, I'm forgetting now. Walks per and hits per innings pitched. That's what that means. And Bob, I heard Brock Purdy is playing this week. Bob, I did not see that. I do not know that. I can't confirm that. If anybody else can confirm that, please do. I'll have a look. Bob. But I can't confirm that Brock Purdy is definitely playing. And Anthony, don't effing get picked off with Eldridge up now instead of hitting with someone on now. He has to lead off next inning. I agree with that. There's a ball low from Wisnan on a sinker. And the count is 1-0 here. Quan, having a down year, but is improving. Batting 266, a 366 on base. There's a high pitch, and the count is 2-0. And then Bob, nobody ever said that. As I can't see any news on Brock Purdy. I don't think he'll be playing Bob, as there's a pitch low, and the count is 3-0. And, well, Rob confirms it. There we go, Rob. I appreciate it. Yes, Purdy playing 1 series. All right. Nice. And Wilson, hey, I like the stats on the page. Thank you, Wilson. And it's working as well, as there's a high ball, and that'll be a 4-pitch walk to begin the game for the Guardians. So the Giants then, and Carson Winston, not yet thrown a strike. 1 batter in. But no, Wilson, I know the person the other day came in. I believe, I'm trying to think of their name. I believe it was SA Texas. He came in and he said, hey, show some of the stats. So I put the stats, to the left, as there is a cool strike at the knees on a 4-seam fastball at 92 miles an hour. And the count is 0-1. And Spencer, hey, a strike. Yes, Spencer, a strike. A strike is all we need. All we need. No, we need a few more. 0-1 pitch there will be another strike down the middle on a sinker, and the count is 0-2 to Jose Ramirez. Ramirez having a down year as well, just like Stephen Kwan. He is around 236, a 723 OPS. For arguably the best third baseman of the last 10 years. Zed's ground ball, that's going to be a base hit to left field. Finds the gap perfectly as it's going to be fielded over there. And that will be a base hit for the Cleveland Guardians, their first one of the game. And there's runners at first and second. And not looking good for the Giants already. Damn it. And Bob Carshannon said there's a good chance. Yeah, Bob, well, Rob said it as well. And Anthony, hell, a couple of months ago, Quan was hitting like 220. I know, Anthony. Still not a great year for Quan, but it's getting better. And Wilson, Guardians stink. This is a fraud playoff team. Well, Wilson, I believe right now they aren't in the wildcard spot. I believe they're a game out, as I'm just confirming that. Yeah, they're one game back of the wildcard spot. So, we'll see. It's Joe Adele. He's around 232. 18 home runs. He will swing and miss over that changeup. And the count is 0-2. And Wilson, but then again, this is the Giants, and we think, yeah. I mean, if you ever need to get right, just play the Giants. That'd be what I recommend. And Anthony, Bob, do you ever look at the text before you hit the send button? There's a changeup in the dirt low, and the count is 1-2. So other than Tampa Bay, New York, and Boston, everyone else in the AL is crap. So I think the White Sox aren't terrible. I mean, they're not going to win the World Series, but they're not terrible. As the 1-2 pitch here will be fouled off his foot, and the count will remain 1-2. Hey, hopefully this stream goes so well tonight that we can get up to 350 subscribers. That'd be pretty nice if we could hit that milestone. It says foul ball. Zim Anthony, of course not. He's a disabled 83-year-old. Bob can't spell, that's for sure. Sensor, they are average at best. White Sox. I just think, I mean, I don't think they're going to do anything in the playoffs, but they're definitely fun to watch. Well, we're just giving a bit of time here for Joe Adele after he fouled off that pitch. Just making sure he is okay. He's walking around squatting, trying to make sure that that foot and knee, ankle, all of that over there is okay. It looks like he's fine. It looks like he's going to stay in. As the Giants, they're wearing their grey Giants jerseys. The Guardians are wearing their red Cleveland Guardians jerseys. Former named Cleveland Indians, who me and Paul D was discussing last night. Those 1990s teams, they made 2 World Series. They were pretty good. It says a ground ball foul down the third base line, and the count is 1-2 still. Fielded there by the third base ball dude. And Wilson, I love how he's always throwing curveballs to keep Liam on his toes. I know, right, Wilson? It's like a whole new language. I got to make sure I can translate it. It's like, it really is like a whole new language. It's Bob. I'm not 83, my real age is 26, as there's a good change-up low, and the count is even at 2-2. Bob, you definitely type like an 83-year-old, but that's okay. And Spencer lost the Braves and Florida, I'm guessing you're saying, Spencer. Well, I can't think of who FLA. The Marlins. It says a fly ball to left field. That ball is crunched, and the Giants, they are already losing 3-0 on a 3-run home run from Joe Adele, his 19th of the year. Not even one out here, and hey, looks like it could be a tough night for the Giants. Wisnant gives up a 3-run blast. My God, this thing is ugly. 3-0. Guardians, they take the lead. Anthony, come on, Carson, don't get lit the hell up and knocked early. Well, Anthony, it's already happened. Game over, Spencer says, thanks for coming. Any more runs and the game's definitely over. I don't see how the Giants score that many runs with this lineup against Foster Griffin. It's not looking good, but no, I got you, Spencer. They lost to the Braves and the Florida Marlins. That's what they were called then. And Rob, that was a bot. Yeah, Rob, I've got to see the distance on that one. That was a massive shot to left field. There's a cool strike at the knees. And the count is 0-1. I'm just going to check on game day how far that ball was. At least 420. 455 feet that home run was. My God. Spencer, I did see that as well. I mean, That may be generous, as there's a called strike low, and the count is 0-2 to Martinez. Martinez batting 238. Yeah, 455 feet. That may be the Guardians' longest home run of the year. And Scott, holy shit, that's far. That was a moonshot. As there's a line drive to Buddy Kennedy, who will catch it for out number 1. And the Giants finally get the first out. And Bird in the Rock, wizard hunting season is open. Bird in the Rock, teams are definitely hunting wizard hunt, and they are hunting that changeup. And if they can lay off of that pitch, then they're getting having a lot of success. And so here is Reese Hoskins. Reese Hoskins is a Bay Area native. He will take the first pitch outside, and the count is 1-0. And Wilson, I love those 19th Indians teams. Lots of star power. There's a called strike out 1-1. And Anthony, Joe Adele can hit a baseball. I've seen him enough with the Angels. Right, Anthony? Not going to hit for average, but he is going to hit for power. But what's up, Bird in the Rock? How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. The Giants, they're not so far. There's a called strike, and the count is 1-2. As that pitch will be a swing and miss on a 4-seam fastball on the outside corner. And that'll be the second out for Wizard Hunt, who settled in now after the 3-run home run. But it's already a little bit too late. Now he's got to focus on, having a good game, getting at least through 5 innings, helping the team for tomorrow. Not that, there's much help needed for the Giants. I mean, they're at the point of the season where they kind of suck. They do suck. As there's a base hit to left field for the Guardians. That's going to get to the wall, and the runner's going to get to second base. That one will be a double, for, is that Rocchio? I can't, let me see here. I missed that one. For Gineo. Double for Gineo, and that will be a base runner at second. 2 outs here for the Guardians. And Bird in the Rock, it's a jolly good day. Hey, Bird in the Rock. Hopefully, it really is. I know the Giants. What's the opposite of jolly good? Jolly bad? And Bob, my prediction for Brock Purdy is throwing a touchdown. All right, we'll see what he does on that drive. There is a foul ball from Bazana, and the count is 0-1. Travis Bazana, the best player from Australia, down under. And Zim, good pitcher, Wizard Hunt. He doesn't want to win. Well, I think he does want to win, Zim. He's just playing like he doesn't want to win. There's the ball in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. A slurve there from Wizard Hunt, a rare slurve. And Insane already losing. Definitely never saw this coming with Wizard Hunt on the mound. What's up, Insane? Not just losing, but being blown out. And, already. There's a high fastball, and the count is 2-1. Bazana, he got up to a good start in his rookie year, but been struggling as of late. That's why he's low down in the lineup. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good in the playoffs if the Guardians make it. It's a 2-1 pitch to him will be high, way high, and the count's 3-1. And my God, a slider misses there. 26 pitches already for Carson Wizard Hunt. I mean, this is embarrassing. And Rob, why do you hope Bailey hits one 450 feet? I mean, I would find it funny, but I wouldn't never hope that. The Bazana, he may hit one 450 feet. As there's a ball to centre field, it won't be, as that one is caught by Jonah Cox to end the inning. Bailey will have to wait till the next inning to see him. We go to the top of the second inning. It is 3-0 Guardians after 1 on the 3-run home run from Joe Adele. And Bird in the Rock, I think it's going to be Boom Boom Bailey. I tell you what, we will not be playing the Boom Boom song for Bailey. Yes, former Giant, but no Boom Boom song for Patrick. And Bob, why am I surprised Purdy's playing? Bob, I thought maybe he would only play in week 3 of the preseason. But hey, I'm all for it. And Zim, we already knew that as Zim, right? And so it's the end of first. Giants, then, they've got work to do. Due up for them in the inning will be Bryce Eldridge, Basabe, and Kennedy. Last time Bryce Eldridge was up, Jonah Cox got thrown out at second base. Can't afford to be doing that. Hey, JB, good evening, Liam. Just stopping by to drop you a like. Got to get back over to Bombers Game Like. Have a great stream. JB, hey, thanks for dropping in. I know the Cardinals and the Giants game started at the exact same time today, so I appreciate it, JB. Hopefully your Cardinals have a better result than yesterday, and good luck and all the best. Zim, Bailey homers, we have to do boom boom. Forever Giant. I always said I will never do boom boom against the Giants, although I have. On special circumstances. And Spencer, hey, smash the like button if you have not already. I appreciate that one, Spencer. Hashtag Forever Giant, says Zim. Zim, he was good in his rookie year, then it just went down, 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 down. Not sure he's as good as Patrick Bailey, however. Sorry, he is Patrick Bailey. Not sure he's as good as Buster Posey or any of the former Giants. He was an okay Giant. I mean, he was good enough for me to get a jersey of him, so he'll always live in my heart. But for the average fan, in 10 years, they'll go like, well, Bailey was crap, couldn't hit a home run. He was good defending. As this team is caca, says Spencer. I tell you what, hashtag we already know, right, Spencer, as there's a cool strike on the outside corner with a cutter at 89 miles an hour to Bryce Eldridge. And the count is 0-1. And Zim, best defender in baseball. Well, he was Zim until this year, as that is a ball, and the count is even at 1-1. Bailey is doing the catching for the Guardians today. So 1-1 count here to Bryce. The pitch is a high fly ball. This one to centre field. Going back on the warning track is Quan. He will lick as that one's over the fence. Bryce Eldridge with a home run. And that will be the first run of the game for the Giants. Eldridge, a home run, his 14th on the year. Not as deep as the Guardians one, but hey, we'll take it. 3-1 now to the Guardians. Bryce with a solo shot. There we go. And play Boom Boom Baseball, number 103 on the year. Play it, baby.
When Liam streams, you gain it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
And Scott says Bailey's not deserving of it. That's what I think, Scott. So, 3-1 as here is Basabe. Basabe will take a curveball low, and the count is 1-0. And Sim, I wonder why you have a soft spot for catchers. Maybe it's because you were a catcher in college. There's a ball outside, and the count is 2-0 to Basabe. So, a good response so far from the Giants to that 3-run home run from Joe Adele. Let's see if Basabe can continue it. And also, absolutely, as there's a called strike at the knees on a cutter, and the count is 2-1. Yeah, also, ball value, your Bailey ball value, your Bryce Eldridge ball value, then that is going up. And Rob Eldridge is going to hit 20 homers this year, as there's a foul ball, and the count is even at 2-2. Rob, it'll be close. It'll be in and around 20 homers. I'm going to predict 19, but Rob, I would much rather you be correct than I would be. And Bryce Eldridge, he is the most exciting thing about this team right now. As there is a foul ball from Basabe, and the count will be still full at 2-2. And Wilson, if Bailey hits a home run, you need to put on the Bailey. All right, that is a deal. That is definitely a deal. If Patrick Bailey hits a home run, I will put on the Bailey jersey. I didn't want to wear it this series, but I will put it on if he goes deep. There's a pitch low, and the count will remain 3-2. The count will go to 3-2. Is Anthony? Oh, I had to use the bathroom and missed it. Anthony, you missed it? That might be the only good thing that happens to the Giants all stream. No, I'm joking. As the 3-2 pitch to Basabe will be fouled out of play, and the count will remain full. So, a good at-bat by Bryce, followed here by a good at-bat from Basabe. Let's see if he can reach. Spencer, would have been better if we didn't have a pick-over to end the last inning, but we'll take it. You know what, Spencer? My belief on that is always, hey, look, I don't know if he would have hit a home run in the first inning. I know for a fact he hit a home run this inning, as Basabe fouls that one off again, and the count will remain full at 3-2. And Rob, he will hit his 20th homer when the Giants play Arizona. Rob, fingers crossed. I hope he does hit. Look, Rob, whether it's his 20th or not, I hope he does hit a home run while I'm there. That would be pretty sick. As the 3-2 pitch to Basabe will be a check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. It will be ball 4. Basabe on a very close pitch will take. And the Giants then will have another runner on a walk this time. And hey, I like what I'm seeing this inning so far. And Wilson, do the Giants face Parker Messick this series? Sorry, yes, they do tomorrow. Wilson, that'd be an interesting pitcher matchup if it's Tugboat versus Parker Messick. Two dudes that, let's just say, they aren't the skinniest. Is Bob? I see Drew Gilman with a helmet on and the dugout. Really, Bob? I would be shocked if he came in right now, unless there was an injury. And Anthony, hey, at least Eldridge hit the home run. And hasn't like 10 as there's a pitch outside to Bloody Kennedy. And the count is even at 1-1. Kennedy, who's batting 0.91 on the year, no home runs. Hasn't like 10 of his home runs gone either straight centre or to the gaps. Anthony, that is Bryce Eldridge for you. Kind of like a little bit less than James Wood. There's a ball, and the count is 2-1, but still the same. And Braylon, what's up, Braylon? Hey, how you doing, Braylon? I know Paul D's live right now, so I appreciate you checking in. Hopefully you're on a good Tuesday. Good luck with your Cardinals over there. And if you can't be here long, there's a fly ball to centre field. Bloody Kennedy, he hit that one hard. Kwani's going to run down, make the catch. Good play. We'll see if Basabe tries to tag and get to second base. He won't. He'll head back there, and that'll be a loud out number 1. And Rob and Liam will catch the homer and be on TV. Well, Rob, hey, if I catch a home run, I will go crazy. As Justin, what's up, Justin? Hey, Liam, the Red Sox manager announced the starters that the Giants will be facing. Game 1, Sonny Gray. Game 2, Patrick Sandoval. Game 3, Jake Bennett. So, it's, Justin, not the hardest starters we'll be facing. Oh, my God, Drew Gilbert is in the game here. That is a shock. Drew Gilbert is, I didn't think he was in the starting lineup. Am I wrong? Was Drew Gilbert always in this, Zim, Gilbert was in the lineup anyways. My bad. He didn't pinch it. He's batting 242 as the 1-0 pitch there will be fouled out of play. And the count is 1-1 just because it's a lefty, so they moved him down. But no, hey, Justin, good luck to your Red Sox. It's almost like if the Giants lose and it helps your Red Sox, then I'm fine with that, Justin. The Red Sox are my pick, as I told you the other week, to win the AL. There's a cool strike on the inside corner with a cutter, and the count's 1-2. So anything to help them is Burning the Rock. I think Bryce ends up with 21 home runs. Burning the Rock, that could be, you could be dead on right there. I'm going 19. Rob says 20. Burning the Rock says 21. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure one of us will be right. As Wilson says, hey, Braylon, Anthony, Gilbert is listed in the lineup. Anthony, I didn't see that. So unless there's a very last minute change, there's a ball outside and the count is 2-2. I'll have to watch back the live stream to see initially who was scheduled there in left field. Well, I'm going to do it right now, actually. I'm just going to go back on the live stream and have a look, because that surprises me. As Tony never gives Gilbert a day off, as there's a foul ball. I wonder why, Burn the Rock. And Bob, we were wrong. And Anthony, he was actually listed in the lineup. Yeah, he was in the lineup. That's my bad then. I did read it out, but it obviously did not clock in my brain. But no, he was. I've just gone back. So thank you guys for that one. My bad, everybody. As the 2-2 pitch to Gilbert will be a drive to right field. That one's going to be caught by a leaping Adele, who almost misplayed that ball for out number 2. Oh my goodness, that one almost got over the right fielder's head there, but he jumped and it just stayed up. Just stayed in the glove there. Almost came out. Guardians get lucky. Catch a break. Scott, you just screwed up. Scott, hold my hand up. I absolutely just screwed up. Yeah, Bob, I was wrong. Tony never get yeah, he would never give his son a day off. Although Gilbert did have a good game in a good series against the Rockies, as here's Kisner. Kisner will take a 4-seam fastball high and outside, and the count is 1-0. I would love to see the Giants get everyone in scoring position here, but we'll see. And you going to... Yeah, I am, Spencer. I am going to that game on Saturday. There is a pick of attempt. Basabe is back safely. Gilbert is good. Guys, stop. He's definitely been hot. I would say average. I'd say an average player. I would never say he takes the breath away. Zim, as the 1-0 pitch to Kisner, will be a cool strike at the knees. And the count is even at 1-1. And, hey, come on, Giants. You got to get more runs than this. 1 run and you let the leadoff runner get on. Come on, Gigantes. As the 1-1 pitch there is outside and the count is 2-1. Justin, if you're still in there as well. Ketel Marte, I saw a report. I know the Red Sox facing the Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte has gone back to Arizona. So that means you guys will not play him. Zim, he's definitely hot and takes my breath away. As the 2-1 pitch there is a called strike. And the count is 2-2. Is there something you're not telling us, Zim? You have a thing for Drew Gilbert. But Spencer, I was telling you before the stream, I'm a little bit nervous about that game. There's a timeout call from Kisner. Kisner this season, he is batting, well, he's not going to base it yet. So he's batting over on the year in 3 at-bats. And you know what, Bird in the Rock? And you're more excited to see the game or Pokemon Drone Show, Liam? Definitely the Pokemon Bird in the Rock. Things I'm most excited to watch is there's a foul ball off the umpire. Bailey's making sure he's okay. The count will remain 2-2. Bird in the Rock, I got to say, the thing I'm most excited for is to meet up with the people on Giant Sports Talk Live. Eric, Glenn, and Lou over there. And then after that, yeah, the Pokemon Drone and Zim. And then And then after that, it's the Pokemon Drone Show. Zim, I don't know, Liam. Poor Marte. And Justin, yeah, he has personal issues going on. I feel bad. Marte's, he feels like he has some of these issues going on. Was it the other year when he got heckled by a fan and he took it personally? There's a called strike 3 at the knees to end the inning, but the Giants do take the lead. And, sorry, the Giants don't take the lead. They do score a run on the Bryce Eldridge blast. Play the song, baby.
When Liam streams, you gain it. Boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Bob, what do I think Brock Purdy's going to do against the Chargers? I'm expecting maybe Brock Purdy to, in the one drive, 5 for 6 and something like that. It's Ken. What's up, Ken? How you doing, Ken? I'm doing great. Hope you're doing good as well. It was that, yeah, Justin. I can't, was that LA? That may have happened in LA. I can't remember. Yeah, Spencer, I don't know why I said we took the lead. In my dreams, we take the lead this game. We may not see the lead again all season. And Spencer, if you guys can't beat Spurs at home, that'd be pretty bad, Leah. Yeah, but Spencer, with De Zerbi in the first game of the year, you never truly know. That's why I'm kind of nervous. Although, you know, I came with a bold prediction. Doing good, can't complain. That's good to hear, Ken. Giants, they aren't doing as good. Bold prediction time. But I'm going to go with it because I was thinking today, who's going to win the Premier League? And you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but I'm going with it. Brentford are going to pull a Leicester, and Brentford are going to win the Premier League. You heard it here first. No bias whatsoever in that statement. I'm going with it. As Chelsea's Im says, no, and Liverpool Spencer says, you guys are being biased. You can't be biased. You've got to take your team out of the equation. And go for a different team. You guys can't be biased. As Wilson, you know what, Wilson? While it's highly unlikely, and I'm probably a lunatic, I'm just going to go with it because I don't know, I really don't know who to pick. I don't want to go with the obvious one with Arsenal. And then the other teams are all up in the air, so I'm just going to go with Brentford. I want the piss. Wilson, no. Dead serious as there's a ball outside, and the count is 1-0. And Spencer, as long as it's not Arsenal, I can take. If we actually won the league, though, you guys got to you weren't here the end of it. It says a called strike, and the count is even at 1-1. And Scott, oh thanks Tim. Why is that funny, Scott? It's dead serious. What are you talking about? And Spencer, I can't stand their effing fan base. As the 1-1 pitch here to Patrick Bailey, the former Giant will be high, and the count is 2-1. Nobody can predict Arsenal. Bye, Bob. I mean, I think Arsenal are definitely the best team, but they ain't going to beat the mighty Reds. So Bailey, then, let's see what he does against his former team. He will swing and hit a ground ball. This one's fielded by Koss. Koss will fire it over, bounce the throw, and it's a wide throw. Eldridge, did he make the tag? Yes, he did. So Eldridge saves Koss. Bailey is out on the ground out. Good play from Bryce, because that was a really bad throw from Koss. And Wilson, yeah, please no Arsenal. I'll root for Brentford if it comes down to Brentford and Arsenal. Hey, it was 10 years since, well, it's been over 10 years since Leicester won the league. I think it's time we get a new surprise team. And I definitely think that should be us. As Spencer, their fans calling the Shield a trophy. Yeah, no, Spencer, that's a crap competition. Let's see if the Guardians want to challenge this play. They will not. See, it's Brian Rocchio. Rocchio will take the first pitch high, and the count is 1-0. And Justin, Roman Anthony for the Red Sox has started his rehab assignment, so he should be returned to the lineup after the Giants leave town. However, former Red Sox Myers should be back this weekend in Boston. Justin, that'd be interesting to see Mayer against his former team. I will say, Roman Anthony, one of my favourite young players in baseball, up there with Nick Kurtz. Disappointing year this year, Justin. Injuries, and he was not very good before he got injured, as there's a called strike, and the count is 2-1. And then, Giants and A's legend Stephen Vogt managing the Indians. Yes, he is. Boy, how the Giants would love him as their manager. There's a high pitch, and the count is 3-1. But Justin, I still think Roman Anthony's a stud. I think he'll be fine. And that's an error of Devers. I agree. I mean, Eldridge, all 6'7" of him was needed on that throw. As there is a drive to centre field from Rocchio. Going back is going to be Cox. He will field the ball cleanly for out number 2. 2 down in the bottom of the second. And come catch for us, Stephen Vogt. You know what? With Susak injured and Bailey gone, we do need a few catches. But no, Anthony, that's a very fair point. I certainly see that. There is, I'll tell you what, they're showing a Giant sign in the crowd. He actually looks like Stephen Vogt. There's a Stephen Vogt lookalike in the crowd. As the 0 pitch here to Stephen Kwan, and the top of the Guardians lineup will be a strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-1. Kwan, he walked in the first inning and scored a run on that 3-run home run from Joe Adele. As Wizard Hunt fires the pitch, it is a drive to right centre field. That ball is going to fall for a base hit. Party diving Cox, Barracote will field it cleanly. He will throw it over to second base. Kwan will hold out first, and that would be a 2-out single for the Guardians. And Wilson, Mickey Mouse treble for Arsenal this year. Well, Wilson, hopefully they don't win anything, but we'll see. And I always love Vogt as a Giant and Athletic. Well, Zim, I know you're like me. I like the Athletics as well, so I know you're like me on that one. And Spencer, Arteta was also calling it a trophy ball for the game, trying to pad his stats since he has 2 trophies in 6+ years. There's a strike, and the count is 0-1 to Jose Ramirez. Their first one was not his team. It was good Ebnings. I agree, Spencer. The Community Shield's the most Mickey Mouse trophy. Zez base hit down the left field line. This is going to be to the corner. It's going to be fielded by Gilbert. We'll see if they send Kwan. They do not. That'll be a 2-out double. Put runners at second and third for the Guardians, who are looking to score some more runs after they already scored 3 in the first inning. It's Justin. It's a reunion. Yeah, Justin. Last year we saw the Red Sox play Giants. Devers. It was his second series. Actually, you know what's funny? I'm just thinking now. His first series was against the Guardians. Then the Giants played the Red Sox at the weekend. Now they're on the road playing the Guardians, and then they're playing the Red Sox on the weekend. That's quite funny. As there's a line drive at the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Joe Adele. That's going to score 1 run. Ramirez, he's going to get waived. It's going to not matter, as Cox is going to bobble the throw. 2 runs are going to score. 5-1 Guardians as Joe Adele. 5 RBIs in 2 innings. My God. Could not have scripted it any better for Joe Adele. 5 RBIs already, and we are not even out of the second. Bloody hell, this Giants team sucks. Carson Wizard, he is a glorified relief pitcher. He really is. As Burden Rock agreed. Justin probably Mayer too. Yeah, Marcelo Mayer. Let's see if he gets called up, because I need him in this lineup instead of Koss. Koss is really annoying me. Zed's ball low, and the count is 1-0. Wilson, probably, indeed. And so my 6-2 was optimistic. I know, right? Zim, Devers homer off Miller is going to hit different. We'll see, as there's a cool strike at the knees. And the count is 1-1. Bull City, you mean? Zim, you mean Bull City. They scored 5 of 5 Adele's RBIs. Jaden Daniels is furious. Hey, don't show Jaden Daniels that the Guardians scored 5 runs. Otherwise, he will not be happy. As the 1-1 pitch here will be a high fly ball to centre field. Cox going back just for the warning track. He is going to make the catch to end the inning. But all with 2 outs, the Guardians hit back-to-back hits. They saw 2 runs. Joe Adele with his 5th RBI. Sorry, my graphic was wrong. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. It is 5-1 Guardians. The Giants, they kind of suck. Justin, if I'm correct, this is Adele's second time facing you. First time in San Francisco as an Angel, and now the Guardians. And Justin, that you're absolutely correct. That's bang on. Zim was his dog poo. He is today. What's his ERA in the season now? 7.2. My God. And that's going to be one of your best young pitchers in the organization. And Anthony, as much shit we give Tristan Beck, he might be as bad, if not worse. I like Tristan Beck, Anthony, but he's nothing special. But no, Justin, I'm looking forward to the Red Sox series. It should be a good series. Spencer, that is an insult to dog poo. Tell you what, talking about dog poo, my dog pooed all over the bloody street earlier. Had to pick that one up. I don't like picking up dog poo. It feels kind of weird. And that's all I'm gonna say on that topic. As due up for the Giants in this inning will be Coss, Cox, and Devers. Well, they're going to need a couple of runs and get back in this game already. They are already down by 4 after 2 innings. If you've not hit that like button, please do. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. We are 3 subscribers away from 350. And so is it too much information? Yeah, I apologise for that. All you're going to hear on that matter is let's see what the Giants can do. Let's see if Koss can set it up for the bottom of the lineup. Ken, couple more Bryce bombs and we'll be, yeah. Ken, only if you know what, Ken? Only a grand slam and then a 3-run home run and we'll be just good. Just so easy, right, Ken? Honestly. The only guy I feel confidence in is Bryce Eldridge. Let's see what Koss can do. There's a bunt attempt. He will pull back, but take a strike. Counts 0-1. Tell you what, Foster Griffin, he's using that cutter a lot on the first pitch to get ahead of the count. And Scott, they're wet ones on the pavement. Yeah, they certainly can. As there's a swing and a miss on a change-up, and the count is 0-2. And yeah, burn the rock. Absolutely perfect point. Yeah. But who's going to have to pick up his? Carson C. Less is going to pick up Houses after he inevitably craps the bed. And Justin, I always love facing the Giants. I would have loved a Red Sox Giants World Series when Posey was playing. That, you know what, Justin, as well, as there's a ball low and the count's 1-2. I believe they're the teams with the free World Series since 2000. Both teams with free World Series. Could have happened, never did. The 1-2 pitch will be a weak ground ball. This one back to the pitcher Griffin. Griffin will underarm throw it over to the first baseman for out number 1. So 1 down, and that'll bring up Jonah Cox, who is 1 for 1 today. Yep, Zim, Mayer can't come soon enough. That'll be way more exciting than having to watch Christian Koss play every single day. I don't even think Koss is a bench player. I know some of you guys do. I don't even think he is. That is a ball, and the count is 1-0. So 1-0 count. And Wilson, would you buy stock in Koss or Cox? Will they get any better? As there's a ball, and the count is 1-0. Strike, sorry, and the count's even at 1-1. Wilson, no. I mean, I prefer Cox, as Cox hits this one off the end of the bat, this one to the second baseman, who will fire it over, and it will be a late throw. Cox with an infield single then, as the pitcher, Foster Griffin, was late covering. The first baseman was caught in no man's land. The Giants will take it, an infield single there. Well, Wilson, to answer your question, I don't see either of them being very good players. Cox could be a bench player with his speed, but I don't know. And Wilson, I'm trying to be optimistic here, but it's hard. Wilson, I always say football and ice hockey can't come soon enough. If Koss is crap, I'd buy stock in Cox, but Koss is crap. And also, their names are too close to each other. It annoys Koss Cox. As Devers will take a wild hack right there, and they fastball down the middle. And the count is 0-1. So a big swing and miss there. Be interesting to see as well if we get any Guardians fans in the chat, as the 0-1 pitch is high and outside. The count is 1-1. Hey, we hit 20 likes. Shout out to you guys. We hit that milestone pretty quickly as well, it feels, for a stream. So, hey, way to go, guys. And also, if you've got any Cleveland Guardians fans out there, please do leave a message. Would love to hear from you. It says a called strike on the outside corner. The count is 1-2. Bailey showing that framing very well and very nicely here right now. And Bird on the Rock, send Cox Tony. Bird on the Rock. You must be being sarcastic. No way they would do that at down 4. It says the pitch low, and the count is even at 2-2. Not after he already got thrown out. You must be being sarcastic. So 2-2 count to Devers. Devers, who is 0-1 today. As the 2-2 pitch will be. A swing and a miss on the outside corner. Devers down on strikeouts. And what the heck is he doing there? Good pitch on the outside corner. Got to try and foul it off if you're Devers. He cannot. And there'll be 2 down here for Berricoto. Berricoto put a nice swing on the ball last time up, out to deep centre field. Quan tracked it down. No, Cox hitting very well in AA, also in AAA last week. Cox could be a piece. I say a bench piece, as there's a ball. Count is 1-0. Wilson, I really wish MLB The Show came to PC. I haven't played since 2019. That's when my PS4 broke. Hey, It can, like FIFA's on the PC. I agree, Wilson. Zez ground ball. This one should end the inning as Rokier will fire it over to the second baseman, Genoa. To end the inning, the Giants then, they score 0 runs after the leadoff single by Jonah Cox. Sorry, I shouldn't say leadoff. The single from Jonah Cox drew up for the Guardians, who have a 5-1 lead, will be Hoskins, Genoa, and Bazana. This Giants team, I don't know. There's like bad, and then there's unwatchable bad. And this is kind of unwatchable bad. That's how bad it is. Thursdays can't come soon enough for 49ers football. But Wilson, you have no interest in rebuying another PC, I'm guessing. All right, another PlayStation, sorry. No interest as Little League World Series. Hey, we might do some women's baseball. I may do a women's baseball game over here in the next couple of weeks. Have a look at the schedule, see what I can do. As 4-0 Blue Jays. Who are the Blue Jays playing, Spencer? Let me know. I know it comes down at the bottom. And Wilson, I mean, yeah, no. This is a AAA lineup with Eldridge and Devers. And outside of that, it is AAA. Rays. Oh, interesting. So division matchup there. As Logan, do you think it would be a miracle if the Giants make the playoffs? Logan, I don't know if you're a Giants fan. I'm guessing you're a Giants fan. Logan, the chance of the Giants making the playoffs is the same chance of me hitting a home run in the MLB, and that is 0. It would be more than a miracle, Logan. They'd have to go... how many games are left? Like 50 games left? They'd have to go 45-5. Or, well, they'd have to go 35-10, which I can't see them doing that, Logan. But, you know, I like the optimism. I just do not see that happening. So, yeah, what is up, Logan? Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Hope you were doing well. They're just showing here the first sequence to the batter for the Guardians. I'm an Astros fan. Logan, have you been in the chat before? I can't remember. It says a called strike. I feel like your name's familiar. It says it counts 0-1. Hey, your Astros, they're doing a lot better than the Giants. Is Bird on the Rock more like 10-35? Is no, that is what's going to happen. There's a ball and the count is 1-1 to Reese Hoskins. Hoskins struck out in the first inning. Let's see what he does here. Is the 1-1 pitch from Wisdom will be a ball, and the count is 2-1. But no, Logan, your Astros, how have they done since playing the Giants the other week? Have they been good this last week? As the 2-1 pitch will be a high pitch, and the count is 3-1. I see, Scott, your Phillies, they are tied up with the Marlins. It's interesting, Scott. Your Phillies kind of struggle whenever they play Miami. And Bob, why don't we warm up the bullpen? Just because Wizards at 48 pitches, we've got to get through it somehow. The 3-1 pitch here will be a weak ground ball to the shortstop, Koss. Koss, can he make a good throw this time? He will for route number 1. Eldridge over there will field it cleanly, so 1 down. And Bob, already read that one out. And Wilson, a cheeseburger has a better chance of leaving Rafi's house intact than the Giants making the playoffs. Yeah, on the odd chance that Devers does not like cheese, or he's a vegetarian, which he definitely is not, as the 0 pitch to Genoa will be low, and the count is 1-0 to the Guardians' second baseman. And Justin Rutschman is up with the bases loaded. Justin, let me know how that goes. I know Adley has been struggling quite a lot this year with the Red Sox so far. So let me know how that goes, as the 1-1 pitch will be low, and the count is 2-0. And Anthony, now let Wilson eat this shit stew he cooked up. I mean, he's not going to come out of the game anytime soon, unless he's really lagging, which he's not at the moment. As the 2-0 pitch here will be a ground ball. This one is going to be a tough play. Cost can't field it cleanly anyway, and that'll be a base hit to left field for Genoa, and that'll be a 1-out single for the Guardians. And how many hits for Cleveland already? Feels like a lot of hits for the Guardians already. Let's see here. Cleveland, 6 hits already, and we're not even through 3 innings. So bad. And Bob, Red Sox beating the Diamondbacks again. Hey, Arizona, I feel like they're due for a little bit of a card patch here. So that's what's happening. As there's a ball low, and the count is 1-0. And Wilson Merrill Kelly seems like the type of player the Giants would sign. Low velocity and control issues. Wilson, I'm surprised, Wilson, the Giants didn't sign him this past year. I thought they may be interested. So on a pitch, there will be low to Bazana. This one gets away from Kisner, but he fields it in time to hold the runner at first base. The count is 2-0, though. And Spencer, Spencer, we can't be saying that in the third inning. Come on. 12-25. That may be tough. 2 RBI single. There you go. That must be his biggest hit, Justin, in a uniform right now. There's a high fly ball to right centre field. Cox is going to make the catch for out number 2. Every out today for Wisdom is a loud out. Just not good pitching from the Giants' left-handed pitcher. We'll see, but not good so far. As that will bring up Patrick Bailey. I'm waiting for that Bailey bomb. I'm waiting for that Bailey bomb against his former team. Spencer, I'd say probably, but you never know. So Bailey then is due up here for the Guardians, as the pitch there is low and in the dirt, and the count is 1-0, a slurve. Normally that fastball change-up combo. Today, we're seeing a lot more of that slurve, that mix between a slider and a curveball. Big loopy movement in towards the right-handed hitter. Bailey 0-for-1. He grounded out his last time up. You know he's going to do damage. As there's a change-up that misses low, and the count's 2-0. Bailey did well to stay off that pitch. As Bob, you're booing him. Bob, I don't hate Bailey. I'm never going to boo Bailey. As the 2-0 pitch there will be fouled out of play, and the count will remain 2-1. Bailey, batting 186, but he is batting over 200 with the Giants. As Bird in the Rock, Pat the no bats. Until he plays the Giants, Bird in the Rock, probably. 2-1 count here to Bailey. Wizenhunt, he's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is a swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. And the count is even at 2-2. Now, we'll see if Bailey decides to choke up on the bat. We did see a bit of that in a Giants uniform. As there he is, talking with Logan Webb before the game. So 2-2 count. There's a big of attempt, and the batter is back safely. Genoa. Eldridge is the Giants' first baseman, trying to keep the runner holding on. Bailey, the batter. There is another former Giants catcher, Stephen Vogt. They show Wizenhunt in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is high and outside, and the count will be full at 3-2. And this means that the runner will be on the move. The runner will be on the move at first base. It's Durbin sack fly, 3-0. Bob, you predicted that one. As the 3-2 pitch will be a high fly ball to left centre field. Cox going back on the just before the one track, will make the catch to end the inning. So Wizardland finally with a shutdown inning. Bailey can't score there, or can't get an RBI. We go to the top of the fourth. Due up for the Giants will be Bryce, Basabe, and Kennedy. Bryce, he hit a home run last time up. We will see what he can do this time up. But this is why, if Zim's still in the chat, this is why I don't like Eldridge batting fourth. I would much rather Eldridge was playing one or two. I like to see him get as many ABs as he can. As Wilson, Rodon is back for the Yankees. Rodon's a really weird pitcher. I've always viewed him as a weird pitcher. I don't know why. Just when he was with the Giants, he was so dominant. But with the Yankees, it's just like he's a new type of pitcher. Zim, I don't mind Bryce fourth. It's just like he's not getting enough bats fourth. That's my viewpoint on that. I already said that. Due up for the Giants. And Zim, right now we don't care about winning games. Right, Zim, that's the whole point. The Giants, if they win or lose, it's kind of irrelevant unless they don't want to finish last place in the NL West. That's why, to me, why do we care what the lineup is? Just put your guys who want to get the most ABs at the top. Yeah, I agree, Zim. When we want to win, exactly. And Justin, just a heads up about Friday. The Red Sox always wear their Green City Connect jerseys on Friday home games. Justin, what are your opinions on those Green City Connects? From my point of view, I kind of like them. But let me know what you think, Justin. And Anthony, or what the feel is in Boston. And Anthony, Wizardland should go 5 innings regardless. If he gets really out of hand, someone from the pen can cover 2 innings. Then a position player, no sense in killing the bullpen. Right, Anthony? Right. And Better Than the Rock, how about twice for Bryce? That rhymes. Good rhyming, Better Than the Rock. Let's see then. Eldridge now batting 249, a 789 OPS. And Wilson, those are nicer than the Boston Marathon yellow and blue ones. I agree, Wilson. I was not a fan of those yellow and blue ones by Boston. So 0-1 count to Bryce Eldridge. Griffin is the pitcher. He's in the windup. He fires the pitch. It is down outside, and the count is 1-1. Justin, I absolutely love them. I have Green City Connect hat. I also love how it compares to the Green Monster. I agree, Justin. I think they're pretty snazzy. There's a ball down outside, and the count is 2-1. In general, I'm more of a fan of most City Connects, and I prefer a lot more City Connects than I don't prefer City Connects. As there's a line drive, that's going to be a base hit for Bryce Eldridge. Past the diving Rockio, his second hit of the game. I tell you, Bryce is just different. As Zim says, he is so good, absolutely. And he hates that yellow and blue. It just looks like some kid made that jersey, to be honest. It's 108 off the bat. There you go. I mean, Bryce Eldridge, he doesn't matter if it's a lefty-lefty matchup. He is seeing it well. And that'll bring up Basabe. Basabe walked his first time up. Basabe's been good. He's batting 283 with an 807 OPS. There's a ball called a strike, and the count is 0-1. Let's see what Levis Basabe can do. Can he drive in a run or go deep? As the 0-1 pitch will be a high fly ball to centre field. This one should hold up for Quan, and it does, who makes catch for out number 1. Weird game for the Giants. Really weird game for the Giants. Feels like they've got a lot of their base runners on early, and then they just died. Like the bats died, the rest of the lineups died once they've got runners on. Kind of weird. So, 1 out here for Bloody Kennedy. The pitch will be a low pitch called a ball, and the count is 1-0. Bloody Kennedy, he is 0 for 1 today, about 0.88 on the year. Just putrid numbers, but the Giants, they continue to throw him out there every single day. As the 1-0 pitch here will be a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Bailey got that call there. So, very rare is the Giants game we're calling basically the first game in baseball. I know there was one game that started 5 minutes before. There's a jam shot to right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. This one's going to get to, foul territory. Allow Bryce Elgin to get all the way to third base. Kennedy will hold out first. Runners at the corners. Kennedy with a base hit there. So first and third. And a hit. Yes, a shock hit. Now let's get a home run. Not that I think it's going to happen with Gilbert, but got to at least get the one run and get that runner at third in. But you got to think greedy and get big here. It's Bird in the Rock, dead bird for Buddy. Yeah, you know what? We'll take it though. And Wilson, Buddy Kennedy, 3-game hit. Oh, shut up, Wilson. It says ball high, the count's 1-0 to Gilbert. Gilbert 0 for 1 today. Come on. And Sosa says, well, I hear as well. I know, right? And Justin, NESN showed a highlight from Anthony Riabba-Simon, and he went 2 for 2 with it. Yeah, Justin. Roman Anthony's a stud. He really is. As it's a miracle, as there's a strike right down the middle to Drew Gilbert, and the count is back even at 1-1. That was right down Broadway. So 1-1 count. Only 53 more till Jolton Joe. There is a foul ball down the third base line, and the count will go to 1-2. Hey, if you've not hit that like button, if you've not hit that subscribe button, please do. We are 3 subscribers away from 350. Big shout out to Paul D, who was great last night, as there is going to be a check swing on a good sweeper down outside, and Gilbert did not go. The count will be even at 2-2. He's on his way. Oh my God. You watch Benny Kennedy just go on a 15-game hitting streak. That would take the absolute piss. That streak will never be... There is a drive to left field. That's going to be a foul ball, and the count will remain even at 2-2. For a second, I thought that would be fair. So it's same with Cal's consecutive game streaks. Wilson, definitely not. I mean, come on. Even you took that joke way too far. I'm joking. As Gilbert will foul that one off. Good AB going here, and the count will remain 2-2. Foster Griffin, a 66 pitches. So a lot of pitches early from Foster Griffin. This at bat, 6 pitches so far, 4 fastballs, 2 sweepers. We will see what the 7th pitch will be. Griffin in the wind-up here. He fires well instead. He throws a big of attempt, and the runner Kennedy is back safely. So 2-2 count. Griffin at 66 pitches. The former national. He's in the one-up. He fires the pitch. It is high and outside, and high and inside, and the count is full at 3-2. Let's get a walk here, and let's get the bases loaded. We'll see if they send Buddy Kennedy. I doubt they do. Let's see though. Big pitch coming up for the Giants. The 3-2 pitch. It is a check swing. Did he go on a ball? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. The bases will be loaded for the San Francisco Giants. And that will bring up the tying run to home plate. Or to the batter's box, I should say. There we go. Bases loaded. So they're making it interesting here so far, the Giants. Let's see what they can do. And it will be the batter for the Giants, Kisner. Well, that's not great. As Kisner will take the first pitch for a ball, as Bailey asked for an appeal at first. He did not swing, and the count is 1-0. Kisner 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. He struck out in the second inning. Let's see what he can do. Got to put that ball in play. A grand slam would be perfect, as there's a foul ball, and the count is 1-1. So bases drunk, as Spencer says here, for the Giants. Hey, if the Giants hit a home run, maybe we'll go drunk. No way I see them getting back in this game. Still, they're not back in the game. Got to get a base hit here. As there's the line drive. That one could be 2. As the throw to second will be in time. The throw over to first is in time. Double play. There we go. Kisser grounds into a double play. Unfucking believable. You are fucking shitting me. End of an inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Hey, 5-1. That was a chance. Giants, forget about it. Forget about it. They blew that chance. Absolute joke of a lineup. Of course they into a double play. Of course they do. So shit. As, yeah, so take a sack fly. Yeah, we'll take a sack fly now. Freaking embarrassing. Oh, this team is so infuriating. This team can't hit with runs in scoring position. Tell me about this AAA Giants. It's so bad. It is so bad. And Burn the Rock, I think Tony's drunk with this lineup. I agree, Burn. This lineup is certainly questionable. That's for sure. It's not great. It is really not great. We'll see. Due up for the Guardians in the inning will be Brian Rocchio, Stephen Kwan, and Jose Ramirez. The Giants, they're getting embarrassed early here against the Guardians. Hey, you know what? Screw it. I'll put the Giants on. Maybe it'll bring some luck. Probably not, because not much is going to work for the Giants this year, but we'll put the hat on. We'll see if it brings any luck. This team is poopy. Spencer, again, I think the perfect hashtag is, we already know the team's shit. Like, this team is doo-doo dog water, or whatever you want to call it. It really is terrible. Let's see what Carson Winston can do today. You want the young guys to do well, but Carson Winston's struggling. Apart from Bryce Eldridge, these young guys, they're a bunch of charlatans, really. There's Harvey Lopez and Dave Fleming. Hey, Harvey Lopez is my favorite Giants commentator they've got. That's my opinion. Burn the Rock is coming with the rhymes today. Bryce and the Mice. Burn the Rock. I love that phrase. But Burn the Rock, I've got to say, you've got a good feel for phrases like a burger blast. Is there the line drive at the middle for Rocchio, the number 9 hitter? That's a base hit to centre field on a single there. So a single for Rocchio. Spencer, not even close. Not even close. So base hit there for Rocchio. Wizhan, yeah, he ain't going more than 5 innings, and rightly so. I mean, really, he shouldn't be going any more innings. That's how bad he is. As the Giants bullpen start to see a little bit of movement now. As the 0 pitch here to Kwan will be bouncing the dirt, and the count is 1-0. Kwan, he is 1 for 1 today. 2 runs scored and a walk. Batting .268 on the year. That OPS is almost above the 700 line now. Spencer, getting Jung-Hoo Lee, J-Lo, sorry, from Boston 2010 was probably the key to winning the series. Yeah, Spencer, absolutely. There is a ball, and the count is 1-1. There you go. They're showing the times they have made the World Series there, the Guardians. There's a pick of attempt. Good throw there, but just late. Rocchio is back safely. So 1-1 count here. The Guardians, they are winning 5-1. They are winning pretty big. See if they can add on from a Guardians point of view. As that 1-1 pitch is fouled out of play. And the count is 1-2. Spencer, he was lights out against all the lefties. I'll tell you what, Giants, they have no one lights out against any of the lefties. Especially against Howard in the NLCS. I mean, Spencer, if only anyone on this team was half as good as he was. This is a pitch high, and the count is even at 2-2. Wizard really struggling with his command. A lot of sliders high from Wizard. That changeup, he's not getting the same chase. We've seen that fastball. He's leaving over the middle of the plate. As the 2-2 pitch here to Stephen Kwan will be just high. Another slider high, and the count is full at 3-2. We'll see if the Guardians send the runner in motion here. Would not surprise me. As the 3-2 pitch will be. Wizard in the one. He fires the pitch. It is high. That'll be a walk. And, my God. Smartio. What's up, Smartio? Our Rockies fan. How you doing, Smartio? Hope you're doing well. There is a walk for the Gigantes. Carson Wizard is pitching. Not very good, Smartio. And Zim Wiz is pathetic. He is. So here's Jose Ramirez, who's 2 for 2. And it's got trouble written all over it. Jose Ramirez is going to destroy us. And Rob Iman, get the bullpen up. Rob Iman should have got the bullpen up about 10 innings ago, really. Seriously, Cosmos has just never had it today. He has been awful. I agree. He's just focused on that fastball change from the pen. His other pitches, they aren't very good. And Zim, Frank Anderson can go do one. Frank Anderson is the biggest loser ever. I'm not a big fan of Frank Anderson either, Zim. I agree. As at least you don't have to play the Avengers and the Dodgers. Smartio, what we'll do next month, that's going to be embarrassing. Wilson, Poop Baker, or Keaton Lewis warming up. Thing is, Wilson, they've actually been the Giants' best relief pitchers as well, and that's the nickname we've got for them. Sums up the Giants' bullpen. As the 0 pitch to Jose Ramirez here from Wisconsin will be a called strike, a perfect pitch there, and the count is 0-1. And Rob, tugboat probably. Rob, that'll be interesting tomorrow. That should be good. Tugboat versus Parker Messick. I'm looking forward to that pitcher matchup. As the 0-1 pitch to Ramirez will be a no called strike on a hard serve. And the count is even, so the count goes to 0-2. So 0-2 count. Of course, Tugboat, who the Giants got back in the Patrick Bailey trade, as the 0-2 pitch to Ramirez is a pop-up. This one to right field. It's going to be the center fielder. Is it or Barakoto? The Barakoto to make the catch. The throw is going to go to, well, the cutter man, Koss, and no advancement from either base runner. That surprises me. I thought the base runners would advance. They do not, though, and there's one out. Zim, director of pitcher performance. I don't know how you could get paid 6 figures to direct shit. Not like he's got good pitchers to work with anyway, though. And Otani is asking me to hate him without asking me to hate him. Yeah, I love him. Why? Why is Otani asking you to hate him? Have you spoke to him? And this will probably be 7 or 8 by the end of the inning. Spencer, let's hope not, as there is a pitch down inside to Joe Adele. Joe Adele's 2 for 2 today with a 3-run home run and a 2 RBI single. 5 RBIs for Joe Adele today in 2 innings. That happened. Wasn't those the bad nicknames? As there is a swing and a miss. And count even at 1-1. And those bad nicknames, Wilson says. An insult to Frank the Tank's nicknames. I apologise. You know what, Wilson? Hey, I don't mind any nicknames. I don't think anyone can live up to Frank the Tank. No, just homered twice again. Smart, really, in back-to-back days, as there's a base hit to left field for Joe Adele. They're going to wave the base runner Quan. He is going to, Rocco, he's going to score standing up. The runner will get to third. The throw should have gone to second, but it will not, as Joe Adele gets that base safely. 6-1 Guardians now. My God. Joe Adele, 6 RBIs already. What a game he's having. All 6 RBIs, in fact, of the Guardians as well. And Wilson, I know. Gilbert is an idiot. I think the throw should have gone to second base. Get the back runner. Smartio, I meant yesterday, but he probably will. You're probably right. I mean, it is freaking Shohei Otani. So runners at second and third for the Guardians, who are winning by 5 already. So if you have not hit that like and subscribe button, let's try and get to a goal of 30 likes. That'd be more likes than there are Giants fans in attendance who watch this crap team. As there's a ball high. The Counts get Wilson out of the game. Get him gone. He's done. Get him gone. He's awful. As Wilson, that Adele homer was, I know. Wilson, 455 feet. It was crushed. Zed's ground ball. That one's going to be to, well, it's going to be off Wilson. Wilson's going to fire it over to Eldridge, but a run does come in to score. 7-1 Guardians then on that single. Well, so on that fielder's choice. Runner at third and 2 outs as well. Put the runner on third. 2 outs. So 2 down. And Rob Vitello should start benching players anytime a player makes an error. That was one thing with Bob Melvin that pissed me off as well. As they asked him if he's okay. Vitello and the trainer have came to the mound. Vitello, wish he came to the mound a little bit earlier and not for an injury. Wish he came to the mound for a bloody pitching change. We're not got one, and the Giants down by 6 because of it. and stop showing. And Wilson, Robbie, he really should. The outfield has been shocking this game. They really have. That one came off Wizards' glove. I thought it was going to be deflected to Basabe, but it was knocked down by Wizards instead, who picked it up, made a smart throw to first base to at least get one out, but he could not prevent the run from scoring. So, this is embarrassing. The 2026 Giants, it gets worse and worse and worse. It really does get worse and worse and worse. As Trent Harris is warming it up in the bullpen. The only positive I can think about this is at least we won't have to watch the bottom of the ninth. And this crap. Zim's booing. Rob, actions need to have consequences. Just like when the Giants play so bad at home, they should give refunds. Zeze swinging a foul ball from Rhys Hoskins, and the count is 0-1. So 0-1 count. Hoskins, over 2 today, as Wizards will fire the pitch. It is a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. Zim with the clown show emojis. Hey, I've not seen Juice in a while. I know Juice will be back, though, with his clown emojis. And Spencer would be giving a lot... Well, yeah, they would be. As there is a ball high, and the count is now 1-2 to Hoskins. And Wilson, Tyler Mahle losing 2-0 in the first inning. There we go, Wilson. That's the Tyler Mahle we know and love. Not the one in game 1 with the Braves. There's a line drive to left field. That ball is crunched. Gilbert will make the catch, though, to end the inning. But the Giants, they're now down by 6. And, I mean, I didn't see any way how they're going to win this game. Really do not. 7-1 at Cleveland. Top of the 5th we go. Unless the Giants can pull off a miracle, we will see. And Spencer and the 4th, absolutely correct. I feel like I did put the lineups on the screen now. Get rid of the lineups. They're bad luck. Get rid of them. No more lineups. No more lineups. As Wilson, 80 pitches through, 4 and 7 runs. Yeah. I mean, it's just been ugly from Wizard Hunt. Just ugly. The only way I can describe it. As Rob, is Mac Jones, well, or Brock Purdy, Rob. I mean, seriously. Is anyone actually available to pitch? Because the Giants bullpen, they stink. They really do stink, and they're going to go to them a lot today. But no, we'll see if they bring Wizard back out for the inning. I would rather they didn't bring Wizard out for the inning. We'll see, though. As Burn the Rock, another Joku game, Tony. Yeah, Burn the Rock. Tony Martello's certainly not got it, has he? Zim, put me in. Hey, you know what would be more insane? How about you put all the fans in for a game? That'd be entertaining. I would much rather watch all you guys in there for the Giants and this crap. Do I want Brock Purdy to play? Yeah, Bob, I do. I'd like to see him. I would like to see Brock Purdy play. As duet for the Giants will be Cost, Cox, and Devers. The Fab Three, as we like to call them. Rob, the 49ers QBs may actually be better than the bullpen. Rob, they may actually be. So, Ron, today's MLB birthdays are Roberto Clement, Burley Grimes, and Mike Lavaliere. I can't even say it. Lavaliere. There we go. What's up, Ron? Good to see you in the chat, Ron. How are you doing? Been a while, Ron. Hope you're doing good. Ron, I did get your email about the women's baseball. Haran, I will definitely look into doing a game of women's baseball here soon. So good to see you in the chat, Haran. Has been a while. Is what's going on here. The trainer of the Giants is going down with the umpires. The umpires, they... Oh, for God's sake. There must be a umpire injury here. What's going on? We've got a slight delay. We don't need a delay. We don't need a delay. This game's already out of hand. We got a delay. The umpires, maybe a concussion. I don't know. But we have got a slight delay here. As Zim says, ump is leaving this game. And Rob says, I hate seeing an umpire get hurt. Is that it? The umpire got hurt. It was on, yeah, it was on this Kisner foul ball that hit his helmet. Originally fine. As his eyes got injured watching this. I know, Wilson. I know, right? Bailey checked on him. He must have said he was okay originally, but concussion, after a few innings of standing up, they realised, hey, maybe I'm not as fine. We've got a slight delay here in this ball game. Wilson, hope he's all right, though. They take a beating back there. Absolutely. Never want to see anyone get hurt. That is the worst. They're just speaking with Tony Vitello. You know what was weird? Maybe he entered the Cleveland Guardians dugout, but is it not a bit weird to see the Giants training staff go with the umpire? You think the home team training staff would go with the umpire? Scott, that's going to be a 10-minute delay. Well, there you go. Brilliant. Exactly what we needed, a 10-minute delay in the middle of this crap game. You know what? 10-minute delay. How about we just play? I haven't got a graphic for a delay, but how about we play the Bull City graphic? For instead of doing it in the 8th inning, I'll play it during this slight delay here as we're waiting for a new umpire.
Goodbye, I knew you well, Mr. Ball City. Enjoy yourself. Goodbye, enjoy Boston, and I'm lost in my memories with you. Goodbye, Eric Miller. Ball City is retired.
All right, there we go. You know what? You know what? There we go. And Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Hopefully you're doing well. Good to hear from you, Isabel. I always love when you come in and leave a message. Hopes all's well, as umpire concussion from that Kisner delayed effects, unfortunately. That is right, Anthony. That is going on right now. We are in an umpire delay. As Anthony says, Rob says, fact or fiction, MLB requires umps and catchers have visors in their masks. Rob, I would say that's probably fiction now you've said that. But no, I would, I would say that's fiction. Let me know, Rob. And Wilson, Guardians broadcast showing Adele delete balls into the stands during BP. Do you mean the game, Wilson? Do you mean, Carson was throwing pitches? That was kind of BP. And Anthony, didn't we have a 20-minute umpire delay in Sacramento for an umpire change? Anthony, I believe it was Colorado where we had a long delay for an umpire change. But yes, we have had one before. You'd feel like they'd be more ready. You feel like there'd be a spare umpire ready, but nope. And fiction just because of the fogging. There you go. I mean, Rob, I wouldn't have known that was the reason. I just threw out a guess. As Isabel, the chat loves you and appreciates you. It says Willie Adamas. They've actually taken that weird back thing Adamas wears and attached it to him here. As he's talking to Basabe in the Giants dugout. Let me put the graphic on here. Let me add some text like I did last time. No, I don't even know what to call it. Umpire delay. That's what I'll put. Umpire delay here. Umpire delay at the game. Oh, that's way too big. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me change that here. As Burn the Rock, how about a team shitty song for Tony? Hey, could do that. I have actually, you know what, Burn the Rock? I came up with a song. Maybe I will play it every time the Giants lose, actually. As there we go. There's a little umpire's delay. Just like that. All right, we're in an umpire delay here. And, maybe I should have put on-field delay. And Anthony, now why would MLB pay for an extra umpire as injury replacement on site? Well, I would. I mean, they make enough money. Please stay home, Adamas. Gabriel Moreno hit a grand slam. Justin, no freaking way. My God, way to flip a ball game. Not in good favor for you guys. As average home run distance, longest since 2025. Joe Adele. Wilson, thank you for all this graphic. They must have showed this on the broad. I'm guessing, Wilson, you're watching via the Guardians broadcast. It won't focus on the camera, but average home run distance, longest since 2025. Joe Adele, Mickey Moniak, Shea Langeliers, James Wood, and Shohei Ohtani. They're the top 5 longest. That is minimum 40 home runs, though. Just to preference that. But I'm burning the rock. I'm actually going to... I've got a song. You know what? While we're in a delay, let me see if I can get this ready. We are 7 likes away from 30. That is always the goal in these streams. If you have not hit that like button, that would be appreciated. We are in a slight delay here. Let me see what I can do. And can I get this song ready? I did create a song about how bad the Giants are. Thought it was pretty funny. I actually remember it off by heart. So let me see if I can download this song to this computer. As apologies if I missed the chat for a little bit here, as I just try and find this one. As here we go. Let me make sure it's the right one as well. You may hear it briefly. I don't know if you guys are going to hear it briefly. But no, the Red Sox then, they are losing 4-3. Who's going for the Red Sox tonight, by the way, Justin? Let me know who's going for the Red Sox. That'd be interesting. I'm guessing, I can't remember who you said the Giants facing last, but they weren't very good as, which one is it? One of these is the best song, but I don't know which one it is. It's that one. All right, that's the perfect one. Let me download that one to the computer, and I'll play this. If the Giants lose, which they probably will play, I'll play this song at the end of the game because it is one of my favorites. As Spencer, yeah, Justin saying they just hit a free run, Grand Slam. Sorry, it's Ranger Suarez he's good. Justin, Ranger Suarez is good. That was a good pickup. Interesting year for Ranger Suarez. He got off to a really good start. Then he's cooled down. As Bob, it shows me Matt Wilkinson in the little... Really, Bob? I didn't know Matt Wilkinson played in the Little League World Series. That's pretty cool if he did. As Wilson, how often does the umpire get hit in cricket? Never. Wilson, literally never. The umpire, they like, maybe I've seen it once in my lifetime. They never get hit. But that's because they have a lot more reaction time than they do in baseball. Let me see if I can get this song here as a audio feature, and I'll play it when I'll play it when I can. As where's the audio button here? Let me find this audio. Yeah, that one. No, it needs to be media. Never mind, that's the wrong thing. Media file. And Justin, Peyton Toley tomorrow against Diamondbacks. Then is Gray, Sandoval, and Bennett against Giants. Giants catching a big break with those lineups. Although, I mean, does it really matter? I mean, the Giants are probably with their lineup. Does it really matter? And Bob, Canada in 2015. Bob, really? There you go. So tugboat then. Are we ready here for the top of the 5th inning? I can't tell. Are we ready? Yeah, Bob. Is that even... I thought the Little League World Series was not international. But maybe I'm wrong. It's Justin. Sonny Gray has 15 wins. I know Sonny Gray's certainly good. And Justin, you know what's the best thing about that? You're not paying any of your salary. The Cardinals are paying all that salary. That's what's sick about that. It's all right. We have got a new home plate umpire. He has finally came back out, and we are about ready then to get underway with this 5th inning. Here's the song. I've actually found the song.
The Giants suck.
Let me get that off the screen. Let me stop playing it as well. Wait. I can't stop playing. I'm just gonna have to delete it. There we go. There's a preview to the song that I'll play if the Giants lose. Let me remove this umpire's delay as well, because we are coming out the umpire's delay. And Scott, Little League World Series is totally into. It is Scott. Am I an idiot? I thought it weren't. And Anthony, that's Landon Rube. They keep looking at whatever he's looking at on the tablet. Probably looking at what he's got to do to not be shit. Sam, hey Liam, do you mind if I drop a YouTube link? Sam, you're all good to drop a YouTube link. I'm always open to it, Sam. Feel free. That's all good. As Liam, of course it is, lol. What do you mean, of course it is, lol? Spencer, yep, it is. I didn't know that. I thought it was between like college teams. I must have missed that one. I'll be honest, I did miss that one. And well, there we go. Is Wilson? I have the effing Eric Miller song stuck in my head. I apologize, Wilson, if you do. I say we're getting 3 likes during that delay, so shout out to everyone that hit that like button. It's Bob. Why don't you call it a little league? I ain't doing that, Bob. I ain't doing that. It was Zim. I feel like I remember it. It's like I know it's 12-year-olds, but I feel like it was like the mini Gators or something. So that's my bad. I did not realize that. It's a bunch of 10-year-olds. There you go. The funny thing is, I did watch it like maybe 5 to 6 years ago, but my brain must have completely forgot. Well, it clearly did completely forget. Come on, we're still in a slight delay here, but we must be ready anytime now. They're just letting the pitcher get in a few more pitches as we are ready now for Foster Griffin, the lefty, to face the righty Christian Koss. Let's get back underway as there is a foul ball and the count is 0-1 on a cutter at 89 miles an hour. And Anthony, what's up? Anthony, good to see you. Anthony, I like that hat. I appreciate it, Anthony. I wasn't wearing it initially. I thought maybe it would bring the Giants luck, but nothing brings this Giants team luck. As there's a foul ball and the count is 0-2. Zim, I'm not even joking. I thought it was like Gator Juniors. I really did, but that's my bad. And they wear all these colourful uniforms like they do in college, in the college baseball. But maybe I'm getting confused between college baseball and Little League. But no, I remember when the little kids would hit home runs, I'd find that great. As there's a ball low, and the count is 1-2. And Anthony, yeah, they're not very good, are they? Anthony, you're an Astros fan, right? I could be mistaken, but I believe you're an Astros fan, Anthony. Yeah, we to put it in nice terms, we suck. As there's a foul ball, the count will remain 1-2. We're awful. You are an Astros fan. Who are the Astros playing today as well? I do not know who Houston's playing today. Just looking here, Houston. They look like they're playing a little bit later against the Angels. Okay, as Koss going to go down on strikeouts for out number 1. Sam, I don't see the link. Sam, if you're in the chat. I don't know if I missed it, but Sam, I can't see a YouTube link. And Justin, Richmond Homer. Also, can I drop a link to my Forever Boston Sports YouTube channel? We do both. Yeah, Justin, feel free and I'll sub to them. A link works easier because then I can just click on it and it takes us to the channel and then I can sub to it. As Anthony, see how the Astros aren't very good either, though. What? They're better than the Giants. Are they still in first place? Yeah, they're still in first. I mean, they're above 500. That's a lot better than us. As there's a ball low to Cox, and the count's 1-1. Jonah Cox, he's 2 for 2 today. Reached an infield single last time up. As Anthony, that's about to start. I didn't bet on this game, but maybe I should have against Giants. I would always recommend to bet against the Giants. There's a called strike. A swing and miss. Counts 1-2. So we have got a new home plate umpire then. As we already knew that. We definitely already knew that Christian Koss stinks. As there is a pitch high and outside, and the count is 2-2. As Wilson just messaged me, it won't let non-moderators post URL links in the chat. That's a standard feature from YouTube. Justin, if you email me the link I've got my Gmail on the in the description of this video or of the channel. Wilson just told me you guys can't put links in the chat. So if you guys want to email it to me, I can put the link in the chat myself. As the 2-2 pitch here to Cox will be fouled out of play, and the count is going to remain 2-2. Or Justin, if it's easier, just tell me what the channel is, and I'll find it on YouTube and put the link in the chat, Justin. So 2-2 count here. Griffin at 82 pitches so far. He will fire the pitch. It is a line drive down the first baseline, foul, and the count will remain 2-2. But no, thank you, Wilson, for telling me that. I didn't realize that because Sam couldn't put it in either. So I didn't, unless there's this setting I can change that would allow that, which I don't see how there would be. There is a try to right field from Cox. That one is going to be caught by Stephen Kwan for out number 2. 2 down. 2 outs there. I'm just looking here. Apparently, I can put Tamson on. It's 4-4 in Boston. There we go. It's all right, Justin. Thank you, Justin. I'll put that one in the chat. Let me flick over to my email. See, over pitch there to Devers is a called strike on the inside corner, and the count is 0-1. Devers, not a good game, as he is going to take low, and the count's even at 1-1. Devers, let's see, not a great, not a great August, an okay August. The power's been there. Feels like the base hits are missing. As Justin, let me put that link into the chat now. Hopefully that works. Yeah, that looks like it's going to work, Justin. I am going to click on it right now as well and make sure I do subscribe to that channel. Whatever I can do to help people out, as there is a pitch high and the count is 2-2. So 2-2 here to Devers. Griffin at 88 pitches looking to get through the inning. As it works, good to hear. Devers will go down on strikeouts. Devers down, out again. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Due up for the Guardians will be Janeo, Bazana, and Bailey. Giants, they are playing awful baseball tonight. Absolutely stinking it up. Spencer 2-0 Twins over the Braves in Minnesota. 1991 World Series rematch. Spencer, I got to your knowledge of the 1990s is certainly a lot better than mine. Although I'm guessing, did the Braves win that, Spencer? I would guess the Braves won it with the good team they had then. And Justin, we do bases loaded every Wednesday. And starting September 8th, we're doing NFL show. All right, Justin. Hey, I'm guessing, are you a Patriots fan, Justin? And it was the Twins. Well, I didn't know that. I'm wrong. And Fourth and Fiction, what's good? Hey, I'm doing good. After all this time, I finally have, if the MLB was scripted, July ready. Is it posted, Fourth and Fiction? Because I'll check that one out. How are you? It's been a long time no see, as Justin is a Patriots fan. Hey, Justin, good luck to your Pats. It's going to be an interesting year, I think, for the Patriots. Obviously, Mike Vrabel, that was kind of weird in the offseason. We'll see what the season plays out for. You're not going to have as easy a schedule. Is Drake May going to be the same pitcher that he was, same QB that he was last year? As we do Seahawks Patriots week 1 should be fun. It's Bob, Monday the 24th. That'll be at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. on the West Coast, so really early. Apologies if you guys can't wake up in time for that. It will be out there, non-live version as well. Spencer Puckett hit a walk-off in Game 6 and then won 1-0 in Game 10 in Game 7. Hey, those 1-0 wins, they must feel like the best sort of wins. They really must. As the sun is rising. Well, setting, sorry. The sun's rising for me. The sun's setting. Well, not quite yet. The sun's setting is Trent Harris. Right. We have got a pitching change. Carson Winston stays done. He was awful. Let me get you his final stat line. I know Wilson put it in the chat earlier. As the pitch here from Trent Harris will be a called strike on the outside corner to Genoa, and it is 0-1. Carson Winston then 4 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned. 2 walks, 1 strikeout. He gave up 1 home run. Zez ground ball. Eldridge went for it when he shouldn't have. The second baseman Basabe will fire it over to Harris, who covered the bag for out number 1. 1 down. As Fourth and Fiction, it will come up in some time in the next third. All right, Fourth and Fiction sounds good. I'll check it out after the stream. Is Bob? Yeah, Bob, I am. Should be good fun. And we got. I've read that one out. Durbin scored anyway. Justin, am I right in saying Durbin's been really good as of late, especially during those win streaks, as there's a ball low and the count is 1-0. Everyone was mocking that Carl Housen trade. Still probably not a great trade, but Caleb Durbin, I feel like he's been coming on as of late. That is a swing and foul ball, and the count is going to be 1-1 here to Bazana. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. So 1-1 count. Trent Harris will fire the pitch. It is a called strike, and the count is 1-2. Fat Frog, what's up, Fat Frog? Haven't seen you in a while, Fat Frog. How you doing? Hope you're having a good start of your week. Hope all is well. He's been a good, yeah. Justin, here's the question though: would you prefer they kept Alex Bregman, or has Caleb Durbin lived up to at least a little bit close to Alex Bregman as Onik, or Onk, who's Paul's favourite football? Bob, the Cleveland Browns. That's his favourite football team. Bob, watching fake wrestling. Well, Fat Frog, all wrestling's fake, really. There's a foul ball, and the count will remain even at 2-2. We are 2 likes away from 30 as well. So if you have not hit that like button, please do. Zim Tori Lovello said he's not sure Kittel will play for Arizona. Really? And maybe ever. Zim, really? That would be huge, as the 2-2 pitch will be outside, and count will be full to Bazana. On deck is Patrick Bailey. And Justin, I would have loved to keep Bregman, but I'm happy with Durbin. I've never watched that Fag Frog a wee episode. Never heard of that either. That is a swing and miss, and that will be out number 2 via the strikeout for the Giants. 2 down. Good pitch there. Bazana, he swung over the top of that one. Zim, but he said, I hope so. He's one of the best players in the NL, as far as I'm concerned. He really is one of the best players in the NL, and a Giants killer. At least the Giants won't see him in August then. There's a called strike, and the count is 0-1. But life is bigger than baseball. Let's hope, send best wishes to Ketel Marte. Let's hope everything is okay. As the 0-1 pitch here will be in the dirt, and the count is even at 1-1. Justin, PCA, really, PCA's been on fire at the moment. I mean, how many home runs did he hit this last week? Like 4 or 5? I mean, he's been insanely hot. That 1-1 pitch is a called strike, and the count is 1-2. And Bob, if I'm the Giants, I'm calling the Diamondbacks to get Ketel Marte. Bob, Ketel Marte is not what the Giants need right now. There's a swing and a miss for out number 3 via the strikeout. So Trent Harris looks really good. We go to the top of the 6th. Berakoto, Eldridge, Basabe. They are due up for the Giants. Top of the 6th. 4th and fiction, Mariners finally had something going against the Astros. But now we have a series v the Bros. And I know 4th and fiction, you'll know the Milwaukee Brewers. They're pretty darn good. Let's see what the Mariners can do. Always say the Mariners are the sleeping giant in the AL. They should be so much better than they are. It's Fat Frog. Hey, you're the dude as well. Then, when you don't show up to work, something is on your mind. We got to get him right. I just want him to be available. Or be available to him, sorry. Yeah, I actually like Torey Lovello. I don't know about you guys. I actually like Torey Lovello. I think he's pretty good. So when can we do a movie night watch-along? Fat Frog, a movie night watch-along. Surely that'd be copyrighted. Unless you want to, you guys watch the movie. Major League would be a good movie night watch-along. Major League would be. Although I feel like I'd fall asleep during the stream. That'd be what I'm bad with. So, Justin, I got a few questions. Justin, how do you become a Red Sox fan? Do you live in the area? I'm assuming you live in the area. And how did you find Giants Talk Sort Live and the Giants stuff, Justin? Let me know. And Fat Frog, yeah, there are free movies on YouTube you can do. They're actually free, but are they good movies? As Anthony, yeah, the Giants don't need another knucklehead player right now. I agree, Anthony. Just I don't think we need a 32-year-old on the team. We need young people. Can we do it? No, not Austin Powers, Fat Frog. Come on. Not Powers. Is that showing Ryan Vogelsong? Last win with the Giants. This time, 2015, at the Cardinals. There you go. That is a, well, they didn't even show that pitch. What are you doing, Giants broadcast? There's a strike, and the count is 0-1 to Barakoto. Barakoto today, he's hit a ball hard a couple of times. There's a pitch outside, and the count will be even at 1-1. Fat Frog, I have not watched it. I have not watched that. No, to answer that question. See, 1-1 pitch to Barakoto is a drive to right field. That ball is carrying deep at the right field wall will be Adele. He will make the catch for out number 1. 1 down. I think the Giants have seen enough of Joe Adele so far. Hell Kitchen, watch along. Fat, I could do my best thing as well. Bloody hell. It's raw. I do like Hell's Kitchen. As here is Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge is 2 for 2 today, including a home run. He will take a strike right down the middle. Foster Griffin is still in the game for the Guardians. The count is 0-1. Justin, okay, so answer number 1. I've been a Red Sox fan since 2004. There's a ball low, and the count is even at 1-1. 2, I lived in Ipswich, Massachusetts. There you go. Justin, you know what's funny? Actually, there's a place in England called Ipswich, which there's a foul ball from Eldridge, and the count's 1-2. And number 3, I found Giants Sports Live when Devers got... There you go. Justin, that's cool. And now you're a regular on Giants Sports Talk Live, all because of the Rafi Devers trade. Who would have thunk it? As you damn donkey indeed is Eldridge as he goes down swinging for out number 2. Justin, you believe in Babe Ruth curse? Hey, you know what, Fat Frog? I learned about that when I watched Fever Pitch. I learned about that when I watched Fever Pitch. Pretty funny curse there. Is Justin, you want him back for free? I'd be willing to give him for free. Well, I'd want, I don't know, maybe 1 player back. There's a called strike to Basabe, and the count is 0-1. Honestly, I'm glad I wasn't around for the start of the curse, as the 0-1 pitch there is low, and the count is even at 1-1. So 1-1 count. Griffin, he will fire the pitch. It is a ball high and outside, and the count is 2-1. Better than right, I believe in the Devers curse. I believe in it. Well, he did win a World Series, but I believe in the modern day Devers curse. As the 2-1 pitch to Basabe will be a swing and miss on a high pitch up and in, and the count is even at 2-2. Justin, British man, can you sing Sweet Caroline, 7-minute stretch? You mean Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. As there's Gramble to the shortstop, Rocchio. Rocchio will fire it over to the first baseman to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. It is 7-1 Guardians over the Giants. And the Giants, they've been awful. Scott, the 04 ALCS was one of the best. That was Yankees Red Sox, right, Scott? Was that the 3-0 comeback? Is that right? And I was born in 1990. Didn't start watching sports until 2004. Really, Justin? Well, 2004 is the starting year to get into it, right? And Justin, you missed Big Pappy. Bob does close. Edwin Diaz, I'm guessing, is hurt. As yes, Scott, yeah. That I mean, 3-0 comeback. That's crazy. Considering Red Sox fans would have been beating themselves down as well. So, drew up in the inning here for the Guardians will be Rocchio, Quan, and Ramirez. All got hits. Rocchio, he's 1 for 2. Quan, 1 for 1. Jose Ramirez, 2 for 3. And Scott, only team at the time to come back down 0-3. And Scott, we haven't seen that in basketball, I believe. So, pretty impressive. And Bob, right neck inflammation for Edwin, or Luz Diaz. And Dodgers fans like to call him. As let's see what we'll see if it's Trent Harris. I would imagine it's Trent Harris. If you're just joining the stream and you missed the start of this game, this game was over. You could argue in the first inning, definitely in the second inning. Joe Adele, a 3-run home run, and then a 2 RBI single. That's how we're at. Well, that got to 5-1. Then for the Guardians, Martinez had an RBI. Adele had another RBI. As there is a pop-up out of play, and the count is 0-1. And Bob, I have the Warriors starting undefeated. Bob, when you say starting undefeated, you mean winning game 1? And Bob, Celtics almost did in 2023, but lost game 7 to Miami. I know. I mean, it's crazy, though, that there's not been 1 3-0 comeback. That blows my mind. I feel like there would be. As the 0-1 pitch here will be a cool strike down the middle, and the count is now 0-2. Roque will call a timeout. 1 for 2 today, like I said. He singled in the 4th and scored a run. Bob, who have the Warriors got week 1? Is it the Lakers? Could be the Lakers. That could be wrong. I know they've got home infinite against the Grizzlies. There's a close pitch. Could have been a called strike 3. They call it a ball, and the count is 1-2. I feel like for the baseball game, you almost got to have a bet on this game to be interested now. There's a foul ball, and the count will remain 1-2. Yeah, Lakers. All right, Bob. We'll see. Hopefully. Hopefully. The 1-2 pitch to Rocco here will be a swing and a miss. He goes down swinging for out number 1. Justin, my Celtics start on the road against the Detroit Pistons. Oh, that's a good game. I feel like, Justin, a lot of people have said, I don't think Detroit is going to be as good this year. But, I mean, Cade Cunningham, Duran, their center. I like Detroit. They were obviously the number 1 seed last year. I like Detroit. That should be a good showdown. There is a called strike. Well, should have been a called strike, sorry. And it will be a ball. And the count is 1-0 to Stephen Kwan. Justin, I've got to hear what your opinions on the Jaylen Brown trade. There's a called strike right down Broadway. And the count's even at 1-1. I don't love it. Getting Paul George. I mean, really, Paul George for Jaylen Brown? And a few draft picks? Come on. You can do better than that. As the 1-1 pitch is, well, dropped by the catcher. You got to challenge that, Kisner. This new umpire just got hit, by the way. How many umpires do they want to hit? We'll be running out of umpires. Giants got a challenge. That was a strike. You got to challenge that one. Zim, I know what I'm doing at 6:05. Must switch base was on. Go mini Giants. We did get a challenge. That was a strike. That whole ball was virtually down the middle. I mean, and it counts 1-2. Good challenge. Bob, what do I think the Warriors starting 5 is going to be? Bob, I would say Green. I would say Curry. I would say, when healthy, Jimmy Butler, Porzingis. As the 1-2 pitch here will be a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt from Kwan for out number 2. It's Justin. I'm going to the January 21st game against the Philadelphia 76ers to welcome Jaylen Brown back home. I didn't love Jaylen Brown to a team that beat us in the playoffs, but I've dealt with it. And Scott, Philly and Boston exchange stars. Brown for Brown, lol. I ain't gonna. Scott, you know what? I didn't even think you'd have that in you. And there's going to be a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Zim, do you mean the San Jose Giants? And Steph, Poz, Yaxel, Draymond, and Pingis. I know you mean I know you mean I forget his name now. Porzingis, as that is a base hit to right field for Jose Ramirez, his 3rd hit of the game. That'll be a 2-out single. And Bird on the Rock, sweet Giants of mine, bum, 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 hard times, never been so bad, so bad, so bad. That, sweet Giants of mine, bum, 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 hard times, never been so bad, so bad, so bad, so bad. There you go. It's Dilated. What's up, Dilated? Zim is absolutely right. I'm looking forward to the San Jose Giants playing tonight. as it's 1-0 here to Joe Adele. Joe Adele's 3 for 3. I've seen enough of him. Scott, what do you mean? Both they're like, oh. What, Paul George? His last name's not Brown, is it? There's a swing and miss, and the count's even at 1-1. And Zim, Liam streams San Jose Giants game. Zim, I'm not doing Giants. I'm not doing their game tonight. Zim, I'm gonna get to bed early. I'm really tired tonight. It's dilated. I wanted to see Luis Hernandez thrive. Dilated. Hey, I hope so as well. There's a pitch inside, and the count is well, a called a strike, and it's 1-2 here. As Bob, is Porzingis never healthy? Scott across sports. All right, Scott. I got you. You mean Jalen? You mean AJ Brown? There is a pick of attempt, and the runner Jose Ramirez is back safely. But to burn the rock, Liam, thanks for singing. Hey, you know what? I thought when I read it out, I should sing this because you probably like that. So I did. As the 1-2 pitch here to Joe Adele is going to be low, and the count is even at 2-2. But no, Joshua De Jesus Gonzalez and Luis Hernandez, they are probably the most exciting thing on the Giants. 2-2 count. Harris, he will fire the pitch. It is a called strike 3 to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. It is 7-1 Guardians over the Giants. Yeah, I got it. Scott, I was just slow to recognize that. And can I do a Rivercats game one day? Bob, next year, I'll be doing a lot of Rivercats games if there's no baseball to start the season. A lot of Rivercats games. So, I mean, this game's a blowout. I mean, again, it's just like I'm talking to the chat with the Giants at the moment. All these games are blowouts, and it's so pathetic. It's so bad. It really is so bad. So if you have not hit the like button, I'm guessing all 11 of you have hit the like button. We are 2 likes away from 30, so if you are new, please do. And Spencer, sounds like there won't be. Yeah, Spencer, it really does sound like there won't be. Which is annoying. It's Fat Frog. This, I know. You know, this team is starting to be really unwatchable. Like, really unwatchable. It's ugly. It's really ugly. By the way, I will give a heads up. I'll tell you guys now, because how bad the Giants are. If there is a primetime NFL game while the Giants are playing, I'll be doing the primetime NFL game, and then once that finishes, I'll do the end of the Giants game. But I will be priority-wise, it'll be more focused on the NFL than the Giants in late September. If I'm holding my hand up. And Spencer, if we put on this team, I'd be okay with it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, Spencer, really. This team is so pathetic. I mean, this is just boring, this game. And Fat Frog, okay, Liam, let's get into fantasy. Yeah, Fat Frog. If you're going to be a part of it, let me know, Fat Frog. Do let me know if you want to be in it. We'll do that draft at some point here soon. Maybe I'll do the draft live from San Francisco as well. So I'm thinking, like, properly, got my proper game hat on. I want to win, you know. So we've got a pigeon change here. Matt Fester is coming into the game. He's 2-3 with a 4.03 ERA. There's a swing and a miss from Buddy Kennedy, and the count is 0-1. Right. You know, Mayor can't come soon enough. I mean, it's pathetic watching players like Buddy Kennedy and Cost twice. Zim, we should do the draft soon. That is a high fly ball. This one to center field. It is going to be actually the second baseman, Genoa, to make the catch for out number 1. I know, Spencer. 2 away from 30. That's always the goal. As Bloody Kennedy, I mean, he's 1 for 3. Just lucky he's got 1 hit, really. Here's Drew Gilbert. Gilbert, he's 0 for 1 today with a walk. Batting 241 on the year. JB, just popping back over real quick to say hi. JB, the Giants are the worst team in baseball. I truly believe it. They are worse than the Rockies. They are worse than the Royals. The only team that competes with them is the Angels. There's a cool strike inside, and the count is back even at 1-1. But JB, hey, how's it going for your Cardinals? Hopefully they're doing a lot better. And Justin, the way the league's going to work, Justin, is free league to join. I will give away $50 to the winner. You guys don't have to pay to enter. I will give away $50 to whoever wins the league. There is a called strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. So, Justin, if you want to be in it, Justin, just let me know, and I'll write your name down. I don't want to make people pay to enter, but I will put a prize. I will send $50 to the winner, as there's a called a ball, and the counts even at 2-2. And Fat Frog, and projected to get running back $25. As there's a foul ball, and the count will remain 2-2. Justin, you definitely want to be all right, Justin. I'll write you down. You know what? Now's a good time to talk about it, really. Since the game's a blowout, now's kind of a good time. And Bird and the Rock, this team is so bad, even Shardar won't show up. I know, right, Bird and the Rock? It's really unwatchable today. This lineup sucks, as there's a swing and a miss, and that will be out number 2. I tell you what, Wilson, I would say, anytime anyone wants to come over and they want to go to a Brentford game, hit me up. I can take you to a Brentford game, of course, as let me know if you do want to be in the fantasy so I can start confirming places. We don't have to have a full league. We're not the biggest channel, so I don't know if we get a full league. But let me know if you do want to be in it. There's a foul ball, and the count is 0-1 to Kisner. Kisner, he is over 2, and he had a big at-bat where he grounded into a double play. Zim, I already got you down, Zim. I know you want to be in it. Fat Frog, Shardar, watching com videos and drive. I know what you mean by com. As there is a check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And the count's 0-2. Spencer, if I go there, I would go see good team. No. Well, all right, Spencer. That's enough. As that River San Martin is warming up in the Giants bullpen. San Martin is, he's average. As there's a pitch way outside, and the count is 1-2. I believe, I did write it down in the notebook, I believe, as is Carter. Wilson, did you see that play yesterday where he dropped the ball in Colorado? How bad was that? As Kisner will go down swinging to end the inning. This is pathetic. The Giants inning's over. Time for the 7th stretch. How bad is this team? It is pathetic. Really is pathetic. No runs, 1 run. No runs in the inning, 1 run in the game. Bryce Eldridge is the only good thing about this team. Zim, Shardar probably beats his crap over 10 times a day, that horny alcohol addict. Right, time for 7th inning stretch. Cue the music, and do let me know if you do want to play fantasy as well. Do let me know. Time for the 7th inning stretch here between the Giants and the Guardians. It really is the 7th-inning stretcher for the Giants this year, as Reva San Martin is entering the game. He's 1-0 with a 9.39 ERA. Hey, that's Giants bullpen for you. Don't expect any good ERAs coming out of that pen. There's a called strike, and the count is 0-1. Hey, right now, I've got 5 people in the fantasy confirmed. Well, me include that includes me. There's a line drive. That one's going to be a base hit to right center field. Cox's going to get over to it. The runner is going to try and go to second base. He is going to get there safely as the throw is not in time. Ramirez with a lead-off double for the Guardians. So runner on second base. Lead-off double. This game, I got to say, to me, this is one of the worst games of the year. I think this game's been absolutely pathetic. I mean, an absolute shit show from the Giants. I think this is an embarrassing game, and their lineup sucks. So right now, I've got Justin, Zim, Wilson, and Ken definitely confirmed in the league. There is a 5-ball foul, and the count is 0-1. Scott, I'm seeing your Discord messages, and Wilson, I apologize. Wilson, yeah. I mean, there's levels of shitness, right? And Justin, my QB is going to be May. Hey, one of the best young QBs. As Zim, if you're in the chat, Zim, yes, I've been not for too long, but yes, I'll do a little bit. It's Bird on the Rock. Bring on the 49ers season. I know, right, Bird on the Rock. I know. You watch them, though. They'll be crap as well. Will anyone be good? The 1-1 pitch will be a swing and miss from Reese Hoskins. And the count is 1-2. So 1-2 count here. Ken, I don't even know. There's a base hit up the middle for the Guardians. That one's going to score 1 run, is it? Or are they going to hold the runner? Wow, they're going to hold the runner. I thought that was definitely going to score a run, but they hold the runner, and it'll be runners at the corners. Nobody out. As Wilson says, Discord, if anyone wants to join the... Thank you, Wilson, for putting the link in. Yes, we do have a Discord. The link is there in the chat. Thank you, Wilson. Ken, whatever app works best for everybody, I think it should be a vote. What do people want? What app do people think is the best? And Fat Frog, you think Achan healthy to draft early? I wouldn't draft him, Fat Frog, because I don't think the Dolphins are going to be very good. And I think, should have just left Harris in. Why put this bum in? It's Justin. All right, Justin. Thank you. What's up, Justin? And Bob, have fun in San Francisco. Thank you, Bob, as the 1-0 pitch is low. And the count is 2-0. And Wilson, one rule, you have to cheer on QPR's march back to glory in the Prem. I'll tell you what, Wilson. This might sound crazy, as the 2-0 pitch here from San Martin will be a swing and miss, and counts 2-1. It might sound crazy, but I actually want them to get promoted, even though they're our biggest rivals, because I want to play them in the Prem. I miss not playing them every year, so that's what I want to happen. Zim, I'll do one race, Zim. I can do one race. And all the good players gone. I got 11 pick first round. Fat Frog, you want to be in the in our draft? Let me know. As the 2-1 pitch is a foul ball, and the count is even at 2-2. And hey, I'm fine with ESPN. I know the one I used with my family was the NFL Fantasy app, but I know that moved to ESPN. And Zim, we need cost to pitch. No, Wilson, it's a shithole. It's an absolute shithole, Wilson. Spencer, I think like 15-1. There's a ball inside, and the count is full at 3-2. And Bob, will you not be doing the Giants game Saturday? Because we're going to... No, Bob, I will be on Saturday. And I only do one, or I'll fuck up and mess everything. That's fine, Fat Frog. I understand what you mean by that. When you do too many, it can get a bit confusing. There is a walk. Bases loaded, nobody out. Well, yeah, Spencer, 15-1 coming here. Bases loaded, nobody out. My God. By the way, if you are wondering, I will never end a stream early. I will never end a stream early. Even down 21, it's one baseball game. I feel like it's wrong to leave a stream early. So if anybody's wondering, that's what I update you on there. As Justin message, the pitching coach is coming out for the Giants. Don't know what he's going to say that's going to improve it, but he is coming out. So, Ken, we'll probably do ESPN, if I had to guess. And I'll be on here during the Red Sox series. Justin, please let me know. As you draft running backs or wide receivers first round. Running backs, Fat Frog. I'm a running backs guy. Message says something, it instantly gives up Grand Slam. Probably. And, Bob, I am going to the soccer game, but I can make it back in time. That's all good, as there is a low ball. And the count's 1-0. Yeah, so it's, that's what I'd say. Maybe throw a strike. Maybe a good idea. I wish there would be a mercy rule. I see why you think that. Giants will need it a lot this season. There's a ball outside, and the count is 2-0. Bases loaded here for the Guardians. 1-0 Dodgers over the Rockies. 1-0, I think you mean, Bob. What is Brentford versus Tottenham Hotspur? That is a pop-up. This one is going to be a shallow fly ball to right field. Basabe is going to make the catch for out number 1. The runners will hold put. So 1 out with the bases loaded. And what's the thing does over the Rockies? Sorry, I read that one out. Schwarber hits homer 38. And Scott, as you were saying, I'm surprised as well. I am surprised as well, Scott, that Schwarber was not higher up on that list that I was showing earlier. Schwarber then, league leading 38th home run. That dude just matches year after year. I would love to see him in Giants uniform. There's a weak ground ball foul from Bailey. Bailey with the bases loaded. Oh my God. If he hits a grand slam, you could not write it. And Scott, that home run is... Really, Scott? It was one of those where is it like, did it hit the line? I'm guessing, Scott. And Zim, get a hit, Bailey. As there's a pitch outside, and the count is even at 1-1. I can't believe all you guys actually want them to get a hit. It shocks me. You actually want him to get a hit. I don't actually want him to get a hit, but that's just my feeling. Fat Frog, who is the strongest team? Top take out of the Dodgers in the playoffs. As there's a pitch outside, and the count is 2-1. Who, the strongest team to take out the Dodgers? I think the Braves, actually. I think the Braves. As the 2-1 count to Bailey will be a cool strike at the knees, and the count's even at 2-2. Well, maybe not. I was high on the Braves. I don't know. I'd like to say the Brewers. I'd like to say the Phillies. Are they good enough? Not really. So that'd be my answer. As there is a ground ball. That one could be a double play. Kost's going to throw it over to the baseman Basabe. Basabe to Eldridge. Oh my goodness. Eldridge just dropped the ball on an easy double play. And a run comes to score. Oh my God. That was an easy double play. Bailey should have grounded into one with the bases loaded. Bryce Eldridge drops the ball. Come on. That's as easy as it gets. Come on, Bryce. You're better than that. Drops the freaking ball. My God. 8-1 Guardians. In Fat Frog, Justin, I hope Red Sox destroy the Dodgers if they make it that far. So do I. No error since they got... I know, right, but Spencer, that's a stupid rule. Well, actually, they're ruling an error. Fielder's choice and an E3. Because it allowed the runs... I don't know. This is a foul ball, and the count will be 0-1. My God. How do you not catch that? It weren't the best throw from Basabe. But come on, Bryce. You've got to get down lower quicker there. So runners at first and third. 1-1 count. The pitch will be fouled out of play by Rocchio. And the count will remain 1-2. The Giants, they are losing by 7 runs. They have been embarrassed tonight on this Wednesday game. They really have played like the AAA Giants. As Justin, I hate the Yankees and the Yankees hate us. As by the way, that just reminded me, as Pizza, I know Pizza is at the Yankees game against the Orioles today. There's a foul ball, and the count will remain 1-2. Shout out Pizza if he's at the game right now. So 1-2 count. And Scott, did you see? I don't know if Scott, you said earlier, it was overturned. It clipped the foul pole. There you go, and he strikes out. Bob, so do I, as there is a swing and miss to end the inning. Well, the error cost 1 run from Bryce Eldridge. We go to the top of the 8th. It is 8-1. 8-1 Guardians. It's so bad. So bad. Wisdom Hunt was awful. This whole offense has been awful. Everything's been awful. Just awful all round. And Burn the Rock, hard to get that low when you're... I know Burn the Rock. That's why you wish you could play the outfield. Completely understand that. Yankees fans love the Big Pappy last game standing ovation like Mariano Rivera. Wilson, here comes the comeback. Abso-freaking-not. Wilson, they need about 5 runs this inning for me to get a little bit interested. And Bob, tomorrow's game is the exact same time, Bob. And everyone seems to hate the Junkies. Yeah, I mean, them are the Dodgers. Everyone does seem to hate here. So 8-1 game here. Giants, they are losing by 7 runs. We'll see if they can get a miracle going. But it'd be a massive miracle. British man, acknowledge your tribal... Hey, you know, Roman Reigns is my favourite, so I will happily acknowledge him. Due up for the Giants in this inning will be... Christian Koss, Jonah Cox, and Rafi Devers. How many times today does it feel like those 3 specifically have been due up? What time is kickoff on Thursday? Bob, I believe it's the same time. 6 o'clock Eastern, I believe, as Wilson. So I guess if the first baseman drops a good throw, it's a fielder's choice E3. If the throw from the shortstop or second baseman makes a wild throw, it's not an error. Wilson, yeah, I guess right. And the British Bulldog was my favourite. Hey, Fat Frog, nice. Wilson, I don't get the ruling on that one. If the first baseman drops a good throw, it's then a fielder's choice, then an error. And I think that makes sense because the run wouldn't have scored. And it was an error from Eldridge, really, because he should have caught it. It's Justin, 1:10 Eastern on Thursday for Giants Guardians. Yeah, so we will be live for both of those games. We will be live for the Giants game before, and then the Guardians, then the Niners game after. As Koss will foul off the first pitch, and the count is 0-1. Wilson had to Gemini that. Hey, Wilson, you use Gemini. I know I do as well. I like Safari's Gemini. I think it's really good. That's not my favorite AI out of all of them, as that is a ball outside, and the count is even at 1-1 to Koss. And Bob, no, I mean the Niners game. I think the Giants game is early. Yeah, Bob, the Niners game is at 6. The Giants game is at 10:40. There's a high fly ball to left field. That ball is going to be off the top of that big wall over there. Koss is going to get to second base. That will be a double for Koss. A leadoff double. Wilson, comebacks most certainly on now, baby. And so, lol, is that what we say now, Wilson? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. For you oldies in the chat, that is what the young guys say now. And Justin, my bad, Bob. I thought you meant Giants. Justin, it's all good. Sometimes, Justin, if you're learning about Bob can say some weird, weird errors in the chat, shall we say. As the pitch to Cox is high, and the count is 1-0. Cox, he's 2 for 3 today. Let's see if he can get a base hit. The Niners game, 7 Pacific time. Is that right, Bob? I don't know if that's right. As there is a pitch high, and the count is 2-0 now. The pitcher is Festus still for the Guardians. Oh, you're right. It is 7. God, that's going to be a late stream. 7, you're right, Bob. It is 7 on Thursday, the Niners game. So that's what time that is. As the 2-0 pitch here to Cox will be high, and the count is 3-0. Or you chat GPT it. Bob, I just checked, Bob. Bloody hell, indeed. Fat Frog, bloody hell, indeed. So 3-0 here, 2 Cox. Festa will fire the 3-0 pitch. It will be a cooled strike on the inside corner upstairs, and the count is 3-1. So 3-1 count here. Bob, what are you going to do after the Giants game since it's not till 7? Just relax, Bob, as there's a foul ball from Cox, and the count is full at 3-2. Scott, I know, right? It used to be Google it. And I could take a nap, actually. I really could. Rob, Liam, how do I get in the Discord? Rob, I can post a link in the chat for you, and you just click through the link, and it should work. As the 3-2 pitch is going to be to Cox, will be a swing miss for out number 1. Cox, he just swings through that one. And Scott, I remember when Ask Jeeves was a popular search engine. Never heard of it, Scott. Never heard of it. Ask Jeeves it. That shows. I think that shows everybody's age there. So we're getting a pitch change here. Stephen, vote is coming out. So a pitch change. Let me get this link here. And let me put this one in the chat, Rob. Here we go. There we go, Rob. Just ask Jeeves and Yahoo. God, I'm too young for that one. And Justin, Red Sox have a 4:10 East game tomorrow, then off day on Thursday. Hey, so you guys are doing the Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday 3-game set. But there you go, Rob. I put that in the chat. And Bob, what will you do after the Giants game? Yeah, take a nap, like Anthony says, probably. 3 a.m. It'll be a late start, Bob. 3 a.m. start time. So runner out a second, 1 out here for Devers. Let's see what Devers can do. He is 0 for 3 today with 3 strikeouts. He's on for the golden sombrero. Let's see. Let me know, Rob, if that's worked as well. As let me say what's up. I know Justin just joined. So let me say, let me do the way to Justin as well. See, I say Wilson did it as well. By the way, got to give you guys credit as well. I don't know, you guys won't see the view count, but the view count on the stream today is a lot lower than it normally is. But I will say the average view time is a lot higher than it is as well. It's doubled compared to what it normally is. So 10 minutes of average view time is way high. Normally it's 5 minutes. So shout out to you guys for that. We are 2 likes away from 30. I don't know if we're going to get there now. If you have not hit that like button, please do. As Rob, you sent a request. Rob, let me see. Normally, Rob, it doesn't need a request, so I don't know. But Rob, I'll do it after the stream. Rob, if I can't get it working, I'll have to tell you tomorrow. Scott, apparently RSGs was just shut down in May of this year. Really? It says a ball to Devers. The new pitcher for the Guardians, will be Heron. Heron, the big left. He's a big lefty on the mound. Bob, for an NFL game to be at 7, that's very late. Normally it's 5:25, the latest. As he want to pitch to Devers is a high pub up. Well, he's avoided the golden sombrero, but it's not like he's done much better, as that one will be caught by the first baseman, Reese Hoskins, for out number 2. What I would say, Rob, is normally there is no request to join, so that's what the only weird thing is I don't know. I'm not no Discord genius. I'd never used it before. But hey, I'm sure we'll figure it out. And Scott, these preseason games are on local TV only. That's why it's so late, I believe. You're right, as there's a swing miss from Victor Barracoto, and the count is 0-1. Barracoto's 0 for 3 today. Let me get the stats on Heron as well for everybody. Herring this year for the Guardians in as the 0-1 pitch to Barakoto will be way outside, and the count is even at 1-1. Herring is 1-4 with a 3.67 ERA. Not great. And Wilson, imagine someone on this Spacer team actually giving a shit. Wilson, I can't imagine it because it will never happen. It really will never happen. As the 1-1 pitch is a swing and miss. And the count's 1-2 to Barakoto. So 1-2 count. Scott, nothing like a I know, right, Scott? That is going to be late. The last week I was very tired, but that was because of jet lag. Maybe I will have to get a power nap in there before and after the Giants game, before that game. It says they ball low, and the count is even at 2-2. Giants, they just got 1 run in this game. That was the home run, Bryce Eldridge home run. Burn the Rock put some mustard on it. As the 2-2 pitch will be a swing and miss to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It is set 8-1 Guardians, sorry. My God, this is a blowout. This is one of the worst. I said it earlier. The Giants just pathetic. I mean, I haven't got the stream ready for the Niners game, but what I did do, I know the idea was last time, is that I flicked to this game, that when we hide this, then it does get that yellow line on. So that was what I'm going to do for a yellow flag. That's the idea there. Let me get the white line back. That's the idea there with the yellow flag. If someone just clicked on the stream randomly then and went, what the hell, this ain't what I signed up for, this ain't Giants Guardians, I apologize. I was just showing that yellow flag design. We'll see if the Niners can play better than they did as well. As there's the Field of Dreams game. They're just showing Kyle Schwarber right now on the broadcast for the Field of Dreams game. Well, actually, not on the actual broadcast. On the MLB TV broadcast. And Bob, when will you put the Niners stream up? Bob, I will do that after the Giants stream on Wednesday. That's when I'll put their stream up. As again, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, we are 3 subscribers away from 350. 2 likes away from 30. If we could hit any of those, that would be great. Giants, they have been pathetic. Only 2 more innings of this crap show. Luckily for us. As there's Kylan Mills after the game. I don't know if anyone actually watches post-game shows when the team's this bad. It says a called strike right down the middle to Riva San Martin. The count is 0-1. And Bob, hopefully we do. There's a ball outside on a slider. And the count is even at 1-1. So 1-1 count here to Stephen Kwan. Martin will fire the pitch. It is fouled out of play. And the count is 1-2. Guardians, they jumped out to a big lead early. The Giants, they've not been in it since. The 1-2 pitch will be a called strike 3. Good pitch there. A slider, a tight slider on the outside corner for out number 1. So 1 down. And let me actually go here. Wilson, are you able to put that link that you put in the chat again? It says a called strike, and the count is 0-1 for the Discord, because I think your link's slightly better than my link, Wilson. That is a whoa! I pitched that, almost hit Jose Ramirez. He gets off his feet there. The count's even at 1-1. And Justin, 7-4 Red Sox on a Mickey Gasper homer. There we go. Wilson, thank you. That Rob, if you're in there, that That link's a lot better than the link I've got. It's Rob, when you click on the Discord link, it says it's expired. I don't know why it does that. I don't know. For some reason, every time I update it, then it expires again. I don't know how to explain it. It says a drive to right field from Jose Ramirez. Barracoto going back on the track will make the catch for out number 2 there. So 2 down. Just Rob, let me know if that one's better. Wilson's links are way better than my links. So 2 down. I don't know if that's because every time I click on it, it always has the word invite, which doesn't really make sense to me. Zay is a grand ball. This one is going to be to Koss. Koss will field it cleanly. He'll fire it over to Eldridge at first base for out number 3. We go to the top of the 9th, and it is 8-1 Guardians. Drops Eldridge, Basabe, Kennedy. All I care about, can Bryce Eldridge hit a home run? Can Basabe hit a home run? Kennedy, I don't know about Kennedy. As, yeah, I've just seen Rob's just joined the Discord. So that link's way better than my link. Thank you, Wilson. I'm going to update the one in the description right now for my thing, because for some reason I don't get it. It's kind of weird. Let me go and update that now. As where do I go here? Need to go here we go. Go on customization, Discord link. Get rid of that word invite. Get rid of that. Save that. All right. It should be working as well on there now. Hopefully that's all good. So welcome, Rob, to the Discord. And welcome to the live stream if you are new. My name's Liam and this is Jolly Good Takes. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are on that road to 350, and Spencer still need 2 more likes. I know we've been stuck on 28 likes for ages. It's Fat Frog, not a competitive sport today. I know this game sucks. Giants are terribles. Liam, you're gonna do another 9-inning game. Fat Frog, tonight I'm exhausted tonight. Fat Frog, I was really tired before the stream. Actually, not been tired during the stream too much, but I'm gonna try and get an early night's sleep tonight for the game tomorrow. We'll see if I ever do women's basketball. I know Haron wanted that. Good to see Haron back in the chat as well. Since the since the trade deadline, it's kind of been boring, these games. And Spencer, what was the score when we had the base loaded and hit 5-1, I believe, Spencer? Rob, I know Wilson's great. Wilson's so much better than I am with that sort of stuff. 0 pitch to Eldridge is a ball in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. Burn the rock. Do I ever sleep? I do burn the rock, but like when I was on vacation, I think I slept about 3 hours a day, so I don't get a lot of sleep. I do sleep rare. Some days like today, when I can get the chance, I'm going to try and get as much as I can. There's a ball low, and the count is 2-0. And Spencer, absolutely. And Zim, Joshua leads the game off with a single. Zim, he's so freaking good. As the 2-0 pitch to Eldridge is a fly ball foul. And the count is 2-1. Liam, you like Nick Aldis and Blake Monroe. Fat Frog, I'm not familiar with them. I know you've asked them before. I am not familiar. I'm sorry. There's a called strike at the knees. And the count is 2-2. The Giants are finally going to challenge one here. Let's see. As Miola walks first and second, nobody out. ABS challenge. It is going to be unsuccessful, as that was a called strike. Don't mind it though. You've got 2 to play with, and it is the top of the inning. Ethan, the bird has arrived. What's up, Ethan? Fat Frog, they both... I don't watch British wrestling, Fat Frog. Ethan, how are you? There's a swing and a miss from Bryce Eldridge. He goes down swinging. And to tell you what, that puts him at 2 strikeouts. What was the... Wow, the under hit. Anthony, the under of around 4 strikeouts. The under actually hit. So 1 out. Automated Bailey. I know, right? And I love birds, the beautiful creature. See, Fat Frog, I'm scared of birds, as we are going to get a pitching change here. And Matt, come on, a pitching change? What are you talking about? Yeah, Rob, Good to see you, Rob. I mean, Rob, really, what we post in the Discord, sometimes if there's an update, like a big call or something, I'll put that in the Discord, like breaking news related to a team. Or Scott and Spencer Wilson, those guys, they'll put in funny images, funny videos. And Spencer, we can't score 7 in 3 games. Spencer, no, definitely not. But no, I'll wave hi to you as well. So Justin and Rob, welcome, the newest members of the Discord. For once, a Liverpool fan did something helpful. It's amazing. All right, Wilson, I'll link that after the stream. Thank you for that. And Fatfrog, Liam, you see the bird shit out seed and trees grow in random hills places and grow there. I know, it's crazy, right? And Zim, granted by Renault, so he's probably safe at first. So now second and third, 1 out. No review, but Wilson, I'll update the description with that one. Spencer, F off Brentford, lol. Hey, I tell you what, the percentage of Brentford fans that are nicer is considerably higher. I've heard it. Hey, we are 1 like away from 30. Ethan, cards 1, always a good day when we can wave the L. Hey, good for your card. I believe it was 3-0, right? I believe it was 3-0 as we are coming back out. And Scott, I agree. Just finish them off. Finish us off. We've been so bad. This game, we've been terrible. Please just kill us. That's how bad we have been. Let's see if we can get 1 more like. It's Craig Yoho then. He's 2-1 with a 4.97 ERA. Liam, what's your favourite birdo from Mario game? Well, I mean, I like the classic pink birdo, Fat Frog. Classic pink birdo for me, as the 2-1 pitch here will be low, and the count. Sorry, the pitch from the pitcher is low, and the count's 1-0. Yoho, I mean, I like the name Yoho. It's Justin. Also, Liam, if you see me posting stories, it's just me doing... All right, Justin. There is a cool strike at the knees, and the count is even at 1-1. Birdo is a... Hey, I liked playing Birdo in Mario Kart. I was always Birdo in Mario Kart. It says a cool strike to Basabe, and the count is 1-2 with a cutter at... I believe that was 89 or 90 miles an hour. Say we hit 30 likes. Whoever was like number 30, shout out to you. We hit the goal in the end. You guys are amazing. As the 1-2 pitch is a ground ball. This one to the shortstop, Rokio. He will pick it up cleanly, fire it across the diamond for out number 2. 2 down. And Fat Frog, Liam, you think we play Mario game streams in the future, please? Fat Frog, in the future, I will do a Jolly Good Gaming, where I do all games on that channel. And that would be like more of just a chilled out, relaxing stream. You know, where I'm not as talkative. And you guys kind of relax. It's Justin, 8-4 Red Sox on a Contreras single. They're blowing it open, Justin. There is a strike 2. Turner Hill. Turner Hill is pinch hitting in this game, batting 6th. 0-1 pitch to him will be a line drive to right field. That's going to be a base hit down the right field line. This was going to get to the corner. Turner Hill was going to get a double. And, hey, Turner Hill came into the game and came in. You know what? Pretty nice there. Double. As Rob, are you doing Yahoo Fantasy Football? Rob, the plan was to do ESPN. I'm not familiar with Yahoo. Zim, did I see the message? Jeremiah Jenkins homers, 3-0 Giants. Miota and Joshua score. There we go. 3-0. They're good. Liam, I want you to play Mario. There is a Mario baseball game. Insane. What's up, Insane? Insane, you have not missed a game. This game's been crap. The plan was, by the way, Rob, do you want to do the fantasy as well? I am writing names down. While Insane's in here as well, just let me know if anybody does want to do the fantasy league. The way it's going to work is freely to enter, but I will be giving away $50 to the winner, $25 to second place. There is a foul ball from Gilbert, and the count is 0-2. I may also, if I can get a signed baseball at this pool park, I may do a 500 subscriber giveaway as well for that signed baseball. And it's me, Mario. There you go. That's my best attempt. And So it's only, yeah, exactly right. Only 12 more straight hits. Really easy to do. Now, Buddy Kennedy can piss off as there's a ball and the counts 1 and 2. So 1-2 count. Really saw you as a big Mario Tennis guy back in the day. It says a high pitch. The count is even at 2 and 2. You see Mario Galaxy. I've not seen the newest Mario movie. I did see the first Mario movie. Not seen the newest Mario movie. The last time I watched a film, well, was on the plane. But it says a cool strike 3. That one's going to end the game. And my God, the umpire was just like, get me the hell out of here. I've had enough calling the game. Mario N64 Tennis was great. Scott, I love Mario. Well, I did say I was going to play a song if the Giants lose. The Giants lose 8-1. This game's over. This thing was ugly. Like, really ugly. I didn't mean to do that. 3 out. Game over. GG Zim. Tanner Marley grounds out to third. Nobody left on. Giants lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. That game was awful. Giants 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors. Guardians 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. I tell you, that was pretty pathetic. Let me get this this song on. So, I did create this song, and actually, I'm gonna cut out my headphones so I can actually hear the song when I play it as well. Here to the system. Let's play the song. Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in to this game as well. That is much appreciated. Is it Liam, you like Mario Strikers? Not really. In fact, for Liam, you like the Monkey Ball Soccer. I've never played that, I'll be honest. Let's play the We Suck song. Yeah, Burn the Rock. I am going to play the We Suck song. So I came up with this, actually. 1 month into the season, I came up with this. So maybe slightly different. As game is over. Fat Frog, I know, right? I mean, thank God the game's over because it needed to be over. I would probably create a graphic for this as well. But for now, I don't have a graphic. So instead, you're just going to have my face. So hopefully that's fine. As
The Giants
let me play this. Right, it's playing. I can't actually hear it.
is down the drain. Devers. The
I turned it
Giants suck.
off. I'm an idiot. I turned it off. My bad.
This year is
I just
down the
realised I turned it off.
drain. Devers breaking bats. Ramos has no brain. Craftman leads the league in errors, throwing everything away. And there is no first baseman. Buster Posey is at it again. What an offseason. We signed Batter, Maho, Hauser, Baraki, and more shit. The only good signings were Aries and Suzik. And all they do is hit. This team will finish below 500. Robbie Ray will lead the Giants. That's our ace now gone away. Vitello and Gilbert are the only ones who bring a competitive edge. Ryan Walker pisses his pants as he raises his ERA. Firebuster Posey, he is worse than forehand. Firebuster Posey, he doesn't have a plan. The Giants suck and it's his fault. He doesn't know how to run a team. Firebuster Posey, he's ruining Liam's team. Strike 1, right down the middle. Strike 2, swinging for the fences. Strike 3, why did we swing at that? The Giants face pitchers that don't even channel. The lineup is shit, the rotation is shit, and the bullpen is shit. We swing, we miss, we couldn't hit a beach ball. Sorry, San Francisco, you may need to bleach your eyes. The Giants suck. Thank you, Buster Posey. Firebuster Posey! He is worse
Right, there you go. There's the Giants. So I created that in the first month. So, hey, if I know Devers isn't in there. It's a little bit, it is AI created, but I've been singing that song. I know the full lyrics. I can sing it off by head. Andrew, well, that is harsh. I'm sorry, Andrew. No, it's all in good just. I mean, I still love the Giants. They're still my darlings. But everybody, maybe I'll create a graphic for that every time the Giants lose. That can be the closing song. I know some people don't like the AI slop, so I apologize because it is just AI slop. But I thought, you know what, we'll play it today. I've had that song literally for before I started streaming. I had that song made just for my own personal use. And Liam, play this every night before bed. Or Liam plays this every night before. I do not, Scott, actually, but I do. Liam, we need it. I don't actually do that, Scott, but I could. I would fall me to sleep to it. And Fat Frog. Liam, we need a chat song. What do you mean by a chat song, Fat Frog? It's Justin. Hey, Justin. I might see you on Giant Sports Talk Live. Take care, Justin. And hey, well done to your Red Sox as well. They are winning big. Take care, Justin. But no, Zim. No, definitely not Zim. Rob, see you tomorrow. Yes, Rob, take care. Same time, first pitch. Hey, maybe we're going to get an MLB debut tomorrow for Tugboat. That'd be a lot more interesting. As Fat Frog, everyone is involved in his song. Fat Frog, you got to come up with something in the chat, Fat Frog. But hey, I'm going to end the stream now. If you can come up with something for next time, Fat Frog, please do. As Scott, see ya. Scott, take care. Spencer, take care. Zim, yeah, the main chat people in a song. All right, I got you. I can do the main chat people. We'll see. I can put a little twist, see what the words are. But everybody, take care. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night. The Giants, they got embarrassed. I mean, this game was an embarrassment. Everybody, take care. My name's Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. Until next time, goodbye. Bird on the Rock. Oh, yeah. And I was going to end it then. Go do the shout out. Fat Frog, Bird on the Rock, Spencer, Zim, Scott, Rob, Justin, Andrew as well. Everybody that tuned in to the stream, Insane, Wilson, Rob, well, both Robs, Ethan, if Ethan was still in there, everybody who came into the stream, take care. Until next time, my name's Liam. Andrew, you already know. You already know the song. Until next time, peace, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for